You know? Yes, I planned on it. I planned on it. So, I'm going to go here. No. Yep, MP2, NP0 friend. Yeah. Sadness. Sadness. Filter by NP level. Let us boost. Also, don't forget NP1 Sanzong. Because. Or NP2 Sanzong now. So, yeah. Level 90 is getting fed. Alright, Admiral, thanks for popping by. It's been a pleasure having ya. How much did I spend? I spent 330 quartz, I believe. That should be the number that I spent. So I got 2 5-stars within that span. Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. So Summer, Nito, and I don't believe we've got anybody else. All the others can burn. Burn! Excuse me. So let's burn, burn, burn. Burn these servants. Burn these servants. Burn these servants. How many mana prisms? I actually didn't get many Zerkers. 120 mana prisms. I'm not burning any rare prisms. And then, let us see the CEs. So, let's filter by acquisition. Yeah, filter by acquisition. Is that how do they do it? You know, filter by rarity now. Okay, so, we got only 2 of the 5-star CEs. That's my bad, I thought we got 3. But we got 3, 8, a dozen of the 4-star CEs. And 6 of the 3-star ones. Good lord, look at all that Sanzong. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at all that Sanzong. Look at it. Increases Arts Effectiveness, Buster, and NP gain by 8%. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. Given that I do have enough, I will MLB one of them. Will MLB the first of them. I keep pressing wrong buttons here. Boop, 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 boop. I press buttons randomly, because I am weird. I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4... 1 MLB of this. And do... You know, I could probably do 2 max limit brokens. Yeah, let's do 2 max limit breaks. Here. Yes, exactly! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it! And I don't think I'll work. You know, should I put the Astolfo one up? Should I MLB the Astolfo one? What does it do exactly? Increases the bronze drop. Yeah, increases the bronze drop. No, it's probably better to not. It's probably better to not. Okay, so now, Now we do one of the things I was saving to do. We do as much maximizing of Cast Nero as possible. Okay, and I'm gonna change this to NP1 Misaki. Only NP1. Only NP1 Summer Umu, NP2 Summer Nito, NP1 Zerker Nobu, and NP12 of the 4-star CE. Also, I got Sunzong at NP2 from this as well. So, you know, I got 2 5-stars from 330 quartz. So, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad overall, Misaki. Yeah, you got really lucky. No lies, you got supreme luck there, man. You got 4 5-stars from 5 $80 packs. So that would be 800 Saint Quartz then. Roughly, at least. Not bad. Not bad at all. And let's not worry about skills just yet. I have Gramps. NP1 Gramps. But he's max leveled and max skilled, so you know. All in all, he is still pretty good. Nope, I've got Gramps. Then he's maximum power. At least until I get a max NP level, but that's a faraway dream right now. Someday, perhaps. But not today. Not today. Okay, enough staring into the distance, reminiscing on haunted roles of the past. Let's boost Summer Umu as much as we physically can. We should actually be able to get her at the very least to Final Ascension, because I have been saving up Embers. It would be nice if I got more than a normal sucks, though. Gonna get salty for what you're about to say? Oh no. What you about to say here, Infinity? You have a friend. That's good. I'm glad you're making friends. Everybody, Infinity is making friends. NP5 Gramps 111. Oh, that poor naive fool. The poor fool. He doesn't know what he is doing. Crippling such a good servant. The poor fool. Alright. Let's do some ascending. Summer Umu, first ascension. Ding ding ding. And her swimsuit gets much more interesting. I like how elaborate her costume tends to get too. Or rather, how many costumes she actually has for her summer ascensions. It's quite fun. Why does Umu have remote weaponry? So she doesn't dirty her hands. What's up, Geistal? Thou hast spoken my name. Open friend slot. Well, I will showcase my friend code here, because I know I've got plenty of those. I'm going to do that. There's my user ID. Feel free to send me a request. Just make sure you tell me your name in-game so that I know it is you. And then another 100. Because triple suck is a thing. Let's put us down to 7. 4. I would love to get better than a normal suck here. 5. 3. Oh, I miscounted somewhere. Try and conserve as many of these as possible here, so that if I get made alter, that she can also, you know, actually be getting some levels, rather than having to wait for Nerofest to come along. Which could fully level Umu, but you're also leveling Martha at the same time, so it's a struggle. Yeah, I've been pretty much saving a lot of the embers lately to go to the next 5-star servant that is one of the ones I desired. And to be completely honest, had I gotten Gil, Jalter, or Merlin from the GSSR, they would have been the ones getting all these embers and not Umu. Alright. More embers for the Umu goddess. For Padoru. Haven't gotten Umu yet, so it's painful. You're gonna have to skip Malter. No, Shusaiku, no! Umu will come home to you, Shusaiku. You must simply believe with all of your heart and soul. Give yourself to Umu. Let Umu embrace you. Feel her warmth. And let Umu come home. Hear a heretic? I don't think you've heard a heretic, Infinity. Roll for Malter Lexier, spend more for Umu. Hey, we actually got a better suck. It saved like 2 quartz, maybe. Or not quartz, so 2 of the one things. The blazes. That's the word I was looking for. Discontent? Alright, guys, so I will go ahead and add you in. Let me get Summer Umu adequately prepped here for support list shenanigans. And we see her 3rd swimsuit. By the way, which of the Summer CEs should I throw on Summer Umu? Does anybody have any recommendations, suggestions, requests? I don't think you have. That's why Summer Umu didn't come home earlier. I forgot to change my in-game message. I keep forgetting to do that, though, to be fair. Another hundo. Because I've got plenty-o. All +1? I don't think you did. And I don't think I've seen it either recently. I'll be sure to check it out when I'm accepting Geistolt's friend request. Oh, the all +1 C? Okay. Gotcha. I did ask. I did indeed ask. Thank you. Sorry, I thought you were talking your message was the all +1. It's like, that's a weird message, but okay. It's a bit weird, but eh. Hey, CED! Welcome to the stream. You missed the roll part, but yes, I did indeed get me some Umu. I got NP1 Umu, NP2 Nito, NP1 Zerker's Nobu, and since I already had her NP1, I got NP2 Sanzong and NP12 of the Sanzong CEs. Because I think Sanzong is stalking me. And I'm looking over my shoulder constantly to make sure she's not there. Although, would I mind it? MP3 of every SSR, or of every SR, but didn't get Nero. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. And I do very much like Cast Nero's final one. Oh yeah, guys stall. Yeah, that tends to be what happens with me. It's always the last ones. Always. MP5 lad. That means that if he ever spooks you again, you got him unregistered spirit origin. And then more Umu. Because I think I have enough to possibly max her if I get some... If I get some sucks here that are better than normal, at least, I think I might have enough to maximize her. Thank you, Matt. SR Vlad. Ah, fair. Fair. Don't mention Vlad, you're still ticked at him? Okay, okay, I won't. I will not mention he who must not be named. You did mean the SSR? Okay. Nice. Congrats. NP5 of him is pretty decent. And, I mean, NP5 Tomalancer, too. Both Tamas. Very nice, then. And I keep getting the normal sucks here, because Umu wants all the embers possible. All my embers Umu has consumed. 1, 3, 4, 6... 9, 10, 12, 14, 15 more embers. I do have to get rid of those lifesavers too. Counted properly. How many embers do you need, Umu? A dozen. Can I save some of these, please? Okay, okay. There's the super. Should be like 4 left now, so let's go for 2. And then 1. And then the final ember Umu will consume until I get plenty of grails. Alright, Umu is max level. Now, it's skills to pay the bills. And I am pretty much officially out of embers. I don't have enough to max her skills, unfortunately. Just because cast gems are hard to come by. You're burning them and pretending the god tier insulting rolls didn't happen. Understandable there. Infinity, understandable. But yeah, I think out I think the only thing I'm missing for Umu here is the secret caster gems. I can at least get her to 666. Let's just hope I survive Amy's wrath. Oh, Infinity. I'm gonna upgrade all of her skills to the degree I can. But yeah, it's dozen now, so I can put these two to 6-6, and then I can put her first skill up. I think I could actually get her another one of the skills up too. Yeah, I can definitely get another skill up there. So I can get one more of her skills to 10-10, or to a 10. What should the other one be, you think? Second or third? Second skill, Infinity's saying. The Guts, CED is saying. Attack and defense negate, or second? We'll go for the second skill. Might as well. That way it looks better at 10-10-6 rather than 10-6-10. But yeah, all I need is cast gems and then cast Umu will be maximum efficiency. I'm only 11 off. And they might drop from this event, I don't know. Okay, and Discontent. Let us check your thing, Geistalt. Still set up for Summer 1, I see. But damn, is that an amazing lineup. There we go, that was a better whistle. That is some impressive lineup there. It's a mighty impressive lineup. That's Geistalt. Support setup. So now, throw Umu with the 5-star. For now. You know what, let's throw her with the 4-star since that's maxed out for now. And when we get, yep, I will, because I gotta reset everything anyways. And I forgot to accept. I forgot to accept, that was... Oh, that was my bad. I forgot to accept. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't accept you right away. I checked out your support list. It's like, yeah, that's a real good support list there. Okay, let's go and change my support setup. I'm so sorry. Where's the NP skip? Indeed. Brings a tear to my eye. That message speaks to my soul. And we will really quickly now, just so people can utilize Umu, return to title. So that should restart my friends thing, meaning people now have access to Summer Umu. A fairly high-leveled Summer Umu at that. And I'm going to take a quick drink of my water. Infinity, how couldn't you? You at least did the quest so you can craft it, right? You're sad you haven't ascended MHX8. I actually said that you did ascend before summer, because now your Squirtoria is stuck at 3rd Ascension. Aw. That sucks, Shisaiku. I mean, I kind of expected there to be a week in between the two summer events to give people chances to, you know, get some frickin' mats. But nope. No free time, just event. But regardless of that, let us start the Summer Race Festival. Fate Grandora 2019 Summer. Dead Heat Summer Race, the Ishtar Cup of Hopes and Dreams. Aw, there's no actual map? Aw. Sadness. Prologue, the Summer Goddess's Small Kindness. Begin. Oh, not yet? Okay. Okay. Oh, how to do our voice, how to do the voice. It has to be... I'm not good with female voices, but I'm gonna try. I should change this to read along, actually. Reading aloud. There we go. Emergency! Emergency! Ishtar? Looking divine as ever. Oh, nicely handled, soul. Always minding your matters, no matter the circumstances, will help you go far in life. I would expect no less from the man who formed a contract with wait, never mind that. Where's your sense of urgency? Oh, surprise! This is a real emergency. We are surprised by how you barged in here yelling at the top of your lungs. That, and it's hard not to notice you seem quite upbeat about this supposed emergency. Huh? Am I smiling? Really? Give me your mirror. Huh. I am smiling, aren't I? Maybe it's the rush from all the gems I bought so I could exercise my authority? It wasn't really that many, though. I must be kind of high right now. Oh, I had to cry that. Oh, I can't cry that out loud. I have people upstairs, and if I cry out emergency, they're gonna be wondering what the hell's going on. But Ishtar's high. Good to know. Okay, I know, so I know that must seem weird. Don't worry about it. It's a deity thing. We always hide our anger behind smiles. You know how it is. Even gods handing out blessings might turn around and do some smiting at the drop of a hat. So just chalk up that smile to the dual nature innate to our divinity. You can't hold us to the same standards as you humans, got it? Alright, so what's the emergency then? I was just enjoying one of my precious few days off playing Reversi and backgammon with Senpai. Yes, that's totally what we were doing. Totally. I see, those are board games humans came up with, right? That's right, I thought playing board games with Senpai would be a great way to spend our day off. Since it's always blizzarding outside Chaldea, we obviously got used to indoor recreation. Ah, I see. It looked to me like you were just sitting around bored, but I guess I was wrong. Sorry for interrupting your happy time. But that is neither here nor there. From now on, no more board games until summer is over. And don't you give me that bewildered look. This is important if you hadn't noticed. You may have managed to restore humanity's soul, but you're still a master of Chaldea, right? Then as soon as you hear this, you'll have no choice but to hop to. I've discovered a new singularity. Okay, this is an emergency. Oh, snap the neck. It's been a while. Which beast do I have to beat the face of? The face in of? I know, that's because I'm the only one who noticed it so far, but it's a big deal. May not directly affect humanity, but it will affect the world negatively if something isn't done. Right, the same is true for all singularities that have been discovered to date. You have to resolve them, no matter how big or small they might be. Do you already have some information on the singularity's inner workings, Ishtar? More or less. Gaji began to like Ishtar as much as Gilgamesh, as I used her during summer rerun, but rolling for her is out of the question. She looks like your aunt. So, hang on. She looks like your aunt. So, your aunt looks like Rin. If your aunt is Rin, then that means you must be Sakura's kid. Guys, Salt. Are you the child of Shiro, Emiya, and Sakura? More or less. There's a certain lord in charge of it, and she's running it right into the ground. Its land has gone barren, its ground burns day and night, its people have gone berserk, and in all that mess, the Lord only grows fatter. My guess is that this small fry succumbed to greed and transformed the place when she took it over, making it her own. At first, I thought I'd just take care of it myself, but as luck would have it, the lady's got a number of heroic spirits working for her, which of course complicates matters. Boss and mini-boss. Yep, business as usual. Like a D&D dungeon. Sounds like a singularity that could affect the foundation of humanity. You should tell Acting Commander Da Vinci and plan this out as an official mission. No need for that. This time I'll be providing you with divine protection personally. And besides, Da Vinci, she makes running Chaldea seem like this big, super difficult job, but I could do it just as well as her. In fact, I've been wanting to order Sol around. Offer Sol the honor of taking part in one of my perfect divine plans for a while now. She's responsible. Goddesses trust divine protection. Does sound like an enticing offer, Senpai. Remember the incredible spell work cast on us in the underworld? That was such an amazing divine protection. The divine aid from Ishtar, I believe you may be just as unstoppable. Oh, I see. You're a good girl, Mash. A little too good for my tastes. Anyway, you two go and get ready to ray shift. The coffins are all set up, and I've already bribed some staff members to program the ray shift for your destination. Oh, make sure you bring gear that's easy to move around in. There's going to be more competition than combat. There'll be hot places, cold places, all sorts of places. So you should be focusing more on comfort than durability or protection. Competition. Gear that's easy to move around in. Ishtar. If you're going to be running this operation yourself, could you tell us a little bit more about it? Are you going to be helping us take down the Singularity's Lord without compensation, or... Typical limited human thinking. No, I will play a much bigger, more pivotal role than that. There's no need to actually fight this small-timer. The Queen ruling the Singularity. It'd be a bigger hassle, and I don't think she's got much money on her anyway. Besides, we shouldn't waste our precious summer fighting. What did you mother have a fun, flashy festival that gets riled? Last year you spent the summer on a desert island, right? So we need something even better this year. Don't you agree, Mash? Indoor activities are all well and good, but wouldn't you prefer to make memories with Sol in the great outdoors? Oh, that's dirty, Ishtar. That's dirty. Picking on Mash like that? Oh, Ishtar. She knows just what buttons to press. And it makes sense, because she is a goddess of love and war. But love is in there, so, you know. I see. Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, then yes. Right, that makes all this trouble I've gone to worthwhile. Okay, so what I need you to do is perform this little ritual I cooked up. It's something I put together myself just for this new singularity. If this ritual succeeds, the singularity will be destroyed and this so-called lord will basically self-destruct in her own castle. I mean, you don't want to spend hours on it in the blistering sun fighting wave after wave of over-muscled soldiers, do you? This way all you've got to do is compete in one little ritual and you're golden. I really shouldn't spoil you humans like this, but I just can't help myself. Perhaps I'm too kind of a goddess for my own good. Feel free to show your appreciation by showering me with praise, or offering a mountain of gems in tribute. You're the best, Ishtar! But yeah, this is a little too kind of a ritual, huh? Completing this ritual is truly all we need to do to resolve the singularity. That would greatly lower the risks to Senpai. But that also violate Chaldea's rules, so it's not a decision we can make ourselves. Kind goddess, you know? I mean, she can be nice. She can be kind. It's just very clear there's ulterior motives here. Oh, fine, I didn't want to say this because it clashes with the whole divine authority thing, but I already got permission from Da Vinci to go ahead with it. I see. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about trusting you with this, but there doesn't seem to be any real issues with your plan. Alright, I officially designate you as the leader of the operations for this singularity. I especially like how your plan doesn't require any of Chaldea's assets. Yeah, that does sound like Da Vinci. She's a cheapskate. See, I'm relieved to hear the acting commander has given her approval. Oh, maybe so. Very good. Oh, very good, Mr. Krabs. Very good. But guys, still, you never answered the question. If your aunt looks like Rin, then are you the child of Sakura Matao and Shiro Emiya? Dun dun dun. Indeed, I've got the location all fixed up. The system is ready, the rules are in place. I've laid it just about all the groundwork. On top of that, I'm even paying for this out of my own pocket savings. So don't be shy about showing your appreciation. You should start paying for something yourself. Singularity is one thing, but this is unheard of. You should have to eventually take a look at her spear origin master. She's going to be turning into an altar. Ishtar Altar. A goddess of charity. Peace. And hate? Oh, come on. Me spending my own money can't be that big of a deal. Besides, how am I supposed to place my bet if I don't cover my table stakes? I mean, what's a little money compared to the fate of humanity? Besides, with all these other goddess types running around, I consider it a good deed to remind them all who's still the top deity. Plus, I really do feel like you two deserve some fun once in a while, since you are technically helping me out and all. Prologue. Yeah, this is pretty funny. It's not making me bust a gut laughing just yet, but I'm waiting. Aside from German farmers who traveled to Texas in 18, and Dad's side is from Iran. Okay. I'll believe this cover story for now, guys, Stolt. But if I ever hear or see of you using projection magecraft, or trying to summon Angry Mango and ending the world, I'll know. Anywho, just do as I say and the singularity will go away. You have an Ishtar guarantee on that. I see. Right, back to the ritual. There's just one problem. It needs participants, preferably powerful first-rate heroic spirits, who will help and encourage each other. Here's a pamphlet with the event rules and entry criteria. You have to be running things rather than participating yourselves, but you should both familiarize yourselves with the rules. We're going to need good, solid operation based on good, solid rules if we're going to have an excellent, exciting race, so I'm counting on you two to handle that. Race. What are you talking about? There's more than one kind of ritual, you know. Sacrifices, dances, sending gifts of gems. I'm just taking that concept and running with it. That's right, this ritual is a race. The Ishtar Cup will be a cannonball run across the entire singularity. Race Wars. Oh no, CED, you just got this video flagged! Gonna use other methods to end the world? Alright. As long as it's not using a corrupted Holy Grail or projection, then I'll believe you're not the descendant of Shiro, Emiya, and Sakura Matao. The idea is to carve magical energy directly into the ground by running across singularity. But that's so boring that nobody would ever want to watch it, right? So I thought about it and came up with the brilliant idea of making the ritual a race. This way I see it, every goddess needs composure and a bit of playfulness. That's why this is going to be a major Chaldea-wide event. I've got all the equipment in place to live stream and broadcast the whole thing, so we'll be giving it the full festival treatment. Thanks for helping out. Live streaming, broadcasting, spectator chants, checkered flags? This sounds like one of those F1 races I've heard about. Exactly, only in this race, heroic spirits will pair into teams and each drive a single vehicle. Naturally, I'll reward the winning team handsomely. I think a Holy Grail should do the trick, right? No? To put it another way, I'll use my divine abilities to grant the winners any one wish they'd like. After all, if I'm going to liven up the festivities, it's only right I use my goddess powers, trademarked, to prepare a treasure or two on par with the Holy Grail. Mainly manipulating people into becoming wrathful living weapons and vengeful pawns. Living weapons. Weapons. Living weapons. Sounds like you're talking making people into living swords. Sounds like something a descendant of Shiro Emiya would do. But yeah, Paleogenesis, that's generous. I'm not so sure this is a cause for celebration, Senpai. I still feel like there's something Ishtar's not telling us about why she's spending her own money. Okay, now that you are all filled in, I'm gonna go pass these pamphlets around Chaldea. I'll also be inviting servants to join the race myself, so we should get enough participants soon. I wonder what sort of reckless daredevils are going to volunteer. Oh well, with a goddess like me making the arrangements, there's no way this race is going to be anything less than a spectacular success. And furthermore... okay, that's all for now. Bye! Wait, I'm sorry I wasn't planning to say anything, but I just have to know. Yes? I'm extremely grateful you've come up with a way for us to remove the singularity. And I suppose I can understand if this is all just one of your divine whims. But I guess it just seems a little overwrought. I just don't see why this needs to be such a huge event. Why are you doing this? Didn't I already tell you there are a number of reasons, but the biggest one is to make this... the best summer ever! Best summer ever. She needs to team up with Phineas and Ferb. Team formations. Oh, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. Prime Field artificial humans meant to serve as the interface with the god who observes and thereby creates world. Okay, sounds interesting. I have heard of Blaze Blue. How exactly is that, Animu? Alright, so let's go ahead and see all the team formations. This should be fun. And I like the music. Very rock and roll. Okay, now that Soul's on board, it's just a matter of getting enough participants involved. But I think I should choose who to give the crown to myself, seeing as it's the most important part. There's no shortage of candidates to choose from, but I think I'll trust this vessel's instincts and give it to the ones who look like... those two. There's a flyer here on the wall. The Ishtar Cup. Beat the heat with a cool summer race. A race? How delightful. One cannot hear the name of Emperor Nero and not immediately think of my superb racing skills. This is, after all, how I won the chariot race at Nero Fest. And of course, my victory was strictly an honorable one, with no deceitful skullduggery of any kind. I may have called for the race to be suspended temporarily when I fell off my vehicle, but I had no ulterior motive for doing so. Nonetheless, I cannot involve myself with this now. Race does sound nice, but I've already promised myself to go to the beach with Master this year. I've even procured a new swimsuit for the occasion, so I shouldn't pretend I have not seen this flyer, and... Oh, so excellent timing. I was just thinking about you. Are you unoccupied at the moment? Is your schedule open? No matter. I'm certain you'll free it up even if it's not. I've been made to understand there's a delightful soiree in Hawaii. It may provide the story of the first two games at its best dub. You saw this up too? Okay, interesting. How long is it, Geistelt? I wish to attend. I'm drawn as a moth to a flame, but I would be lonely if I were to go unaccompanied. As you are the one who has formed a contract with me, I trust no further words are needed, Soul. Let us go and enjoy a vacation in the tropical seas together. Okay. It's clear that Ishtar's the one that is trying to flirt here. Oh, gosh. Oh, and that's why she said the ones that look... Oh, gosh. It's Rin flirting with Saber. Oh, no. Let's see. The more flirtatious line, I think, would be... You'd look great holding a checkered flag and nothing else. Oh, what's this? You seem more radiant than usual. You gaze upon me with the fiery charm of a goddess exercising her authority. Then you press me against the wall, use one hand to cut off my escape, and whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Oh, Moo, I've never seen you so passionate. Still, the race? Of course I enjoy racing as well, but given how spring break turned out, I had my heart set on going to the beach this summer. Please, I want you to take first place. Or no, you're the only one I want to cheer for. I see. So you wish to cheer only for me, do you? Oh, I cannot refuse such a direct confession as that. The beach can wait until next year. I wish for me to take first place in this race, then it shall be done. Admittedly, I do not understand why he cares so much about this, but I, Nero Claudius, swear I will not fail you. And when I win, you shall be prepared to commend me with an embrace worthy of the occasion. Stop. That was creepy as hell. I see. There's a flyer on the wall. Ishtar Cup. Beat the heat with a cool summer race. Another worthless event. This Ishtar, what a shame to see a goddess so given to frivolity. Chaldea is no playground. It's a collection of warriors who abide by strict rules, execute missions with focus and precision, and maintain order. In other words, it's an elite unit that does not take vacations, regardless of the season. Indeed, none are exempt, though if any deserves such a holiday it would be Master, given his exceptional achievements under extreme duress. And if he were to go on such a holiday, I suppose he would wish to visit the beach, as it is indeed summer now. The only beaches I know of are fraught with raging waves, but I imagine Anne Bonny could introduce me to a fine resort with clear skies and calm seas. Very well then, it's decided. I'm off to the beach. Sol, you shall accompany me. Yes, I believe that is what I shall say. It seems the summer heat has even lifted my spirits. Your voice is lovely as ever, Arturia. Oh, how long have you been there? And why is your face glowing like that? You're the only one I want to cheer for. Very well then. Speak not another word. You have made your feelings quite clear. I'm not so dim-witted as to be oblivious to the significance of such an act. Ordinarily, you ask for nothing, but today you have made your preferences abundantly clear. I am not incapable of understanding another's feelings. Random Tristan. Good lord, that actually... I am Tristan, merely passing by. I am the child of sadness and an ill-fortuned poet. If I may, my foul-tempered liege, did you say something? I thought someone was speaking to me. Indeed you are correct. Begone, Tristan! As you wish, my liege. But what am I to do to this? Oh! Unwelcome intrusions aside, I've heard your feelings loud and clear. You wish for me to claim victory in this race, correct? However, as an altar, I cannot indulge in Hinduistic pleasures. I cannot participate in this race as a king, and so I shall comply by taking a different approach. I shall take part in this dubious event by ensuring it is conducted properly and fairly. So sad, play Despacito. Oh, the meme. Just you wait. When you next see me, I shall have a new class. I shall then dominate this Ishtar Cup affair and reign supreme as the greatest maid of all time. Once that happens, I expect to hear the rest of what you attempted to tell me earlier. When you do, see that your words of flattery are sufficiently eloquent. Oh, Ishtar. Uh-oh, maybe I overdid it a little. I didn't think those two would turn out to be such pushovers. I feel I may have just unwittingly set things into motion that may lead to some serious carnage. Oh well, at least they're both motivated now, and I'm sure Soul will figure out a way to survive somehow. Still, I don't want to stir the pot up any more than I already have, so I think I'll let Soul handle the rest of the invitations. That's not a bad idea. Da Vinci, it's me. I have need of your convenient genius. Oh, your majesty, what is it you want today? Ho 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 ho! What a wonderful outfit. You've made a complete 180 from your usual masculine get-up to showing off quite a lot of skin. What a great way to start my day. I'll have to return the favor. Tell you what, just for today, I'll give you a 30% hottie discount. Oh. I mean, Da Vinci is actually a dude, so you know. Damn. That's a scene that just popped into my mind. Sorry, I'm appreciating the scene that just popped into my mind, you know, just from these words. Oh yeah. Thank you, but I'm not here for your wares. I'm here to your skills as an inventor. Oh? I have a blueprint for the vehicle I require. It must be red and embody speed, divinity, and Rome. I want you to use this blueprint to build for me the fastest and most powerful vehicle in the world, and it must be completed by tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll me to build a custom-made race car from scratch in a single day. Correct, but as an emperor I will not ask the impossible. I have plenty of QP with which I can quite handsomely compensate you. I see. Well, let me see the blueprint. Interesting. You clearly did your homework. If Holmes helped me out, I might be able to handle the engine and frame. I'm afraid that's all I could do, Your Majesty. I just don't have enough helpers. Helpers, you say? What sort of helpers would you require? Welder, for one thing. I need a highly skilled welder in order to recreate this body as smoothly as design calls for. Next, I need a dexterous artisan to put together the more detailed parts. Also, it'd be nice if we had someone who could polish the body. Finally, we need an engineer, someone who could test the engine and measure its RPM temperature when it burns gasoline. Hey, there we go. Very well, then I shall find these people. What is this? Who are you and where did you come from? I understand your surprise. For I'm just as surprised as you are. I was unaware it was so pleasant to wear a swimsuit. Well now, if it isn't the Ice Queen Arturia, I must say it's a surprise to see you like this. What is our alternate world did I end up in today? Here in a swimsuit, and you're saying you'll find me the help I need to build this car? Indeed, my original purpose in coming here was to have you build me a race car, but it appears Drama Queen here was one step ahead of me. How unfortunate for you, Trenchcoat, but it is fortunate you are quick to grasp the situation. Now that you understand I have beaten you to the punch, you may go. There's no place for you here. If anyone is unfortunate, it's you. Ordinarily, I would not hesitate to take your place by force, but today I'm here to see justice served. At any rate, I took a look at your design. It does seem that it would be as though it would be a formidable race car. It seems somewhat evocative of my sacred sword. Drama Queen, I presume you'll be participating in the Ishtar Cup, as will I. I was planning to compete alone, as I specialize in motorcycles. However, upon a closer examination, there's a stipulation in the race entry rules. As you seem to have missed in your ebullience, I shall enlighten you. Take a look at this here. Racers must compete in teams of 2, with one driving and one acting in a support role. Indeed, I was as dismayed as you when I first noticed this. A good maid works alone, after all. Her rule is to serve others, not to be served herself. But such are the rules of this event. Thus I came here intending to procure a vehicle and happened upon another servant seeking to enter alone. Drama Queen, you and I may not care for one another in the slightest, but we do have few options. And so I offer you the lowest of all sabers, a chance to team up with the greatest. If you can cooperate with me, Tamamo Shark. Oh, if you can I said me, Tamamo Shark. If you can cooperate with Tamamo Shark, you can cooperate with me. Do not stand there twiddling that antenna-like strand of hair thinking of another choice. You will not. This is a one-time offer. Team up with me now. I knew you were dull and down, but I didn't know you were so dreadfully blunt as to be this dull. Very well, I shall overlook your incorrigible insolence. However, I will ask of you one thing. Why would you go to such lengths to ally with me? Sure, there are others you could ask. I have my reasons. However, this much is certain. I must win this race no matter what. If that means I must work with someone like you, so be it. At this moment I require a skilled part more than I do a familiar subordinate. You appear to be accustomed to racing, and you seem to have more than your fair share of luck. I see, then you are truly determined to win this race. What a coincidence, I am too. Very well, I shall accept your invitation. Fortunately, I have no interest in the rewards, so you may have it. Is that so? If it's not the reward you seek, why do you race? For the honor of victory, of course. That is worth more than any mere physical reward. That said, if this reward will aid Master in some form, I won't hesitate to keep it to myself. Is that so? For me, it's the complete opposite. I most certainly seek the physical reward. Should be of use to Master, after all. Of course, the important thing is to demonstrate my superior strength above all else. Oh, such a weird combo. That it's settled! That was the scariest handshake I've ever seen. You'd think they were out to fight each other to the death instead of team up. I had endured some humiliation if it will bring about my victory. Very well, Trenchcoat, or should I call you Dark Maid? I shall permit you to join me, but first, there's something of utmost importance we must decide. It'd be nice if we could do it amicably, but I am sure it would be out of the question. Ah, yes, I was thinking the same myself. As we are both sabers, a duel is our only option. Let's do battle to see which shall be the driver. Rivalry. So nice. The Fran Show Philosophy Edition. Okay. Let's see what this entails. That one had a fair bit of comedy. And Ishtar getting us into trouble. AC bad. Electricity bad. Hate summer. Too hot. Can't think. Why is it so hot? What did an artificial like me do to deserve this? Humanity, the world, peace, love. They're all things you can't see, but you can still feel their effects. I guess humanity obviously exists, but you can't see it as a collective entity. You should think about individual humans separately. That is, everyone's special in their own way. Only one of me, or am I wrong? Oh, I thought that was all her actually speaking. I didn't see. I thought I saw it into parentheses. Some sensual. I mean, you know, maybe Fran just sounds like that in my Chaldea. So hot. Vision's starting to go blurry. There's AC in Master's room. Conserving electricity is very, very important. Master is also important, and he needs AC. Okay. I'm going to cool off. A flyer. Car race. What's this all about? Ahem, ahem. Good day, innocent artificial life form. I'm an anonymous, glorious, glamorous, magnificent, beautiful, magnanimous goddess of the planet Venus. So many adjectives. And aren't glamorous and beautiful just about the same thing? Hey, you know with my goddess power trademarked, I can tell what you're saying. What's wrong with putting some extra emphasis on my beautiful beauty? Heed my words. You must compete in this race, for the howling winds will cool your poor body. And if you succeed in repairing the singularity, Master will be sure to praise you handsomely. Goodbye, ever-heating. Hello, cool breeze. Now go and find yourself a race car right away. Honestly, I know you're up to something. But you don't seem like you mean Master any harm. So I'll go along with whatever it is. What do you mean? I'm not up to anything? Now go to put on a swimsuit and fix that singularity. Oh, but you'll need a vehicle and a partner. I think I know where I could find both. Great. Okay, I'll let you take it from here. Just bring your entry form to Seoul when you're ready. Okay, bye now. Okay, first off, I better look for a partner. There's gonna be so many voices I've got to do, isn't there? Oh god. I'm gonna need a drink for this. Darn you, Edison, your voice always makes me hurt.
Sorry, we've already entered with Helena. What are you doing, you mangy plebeian? The race is almost upon us. We need to get this machine working tonight, even if it kills us. That does it. I'm going ahead and using alternating current here. I'll get far more power that way. Don't do it, Tesla. Using alternating current there would cause all of Chaldea to blow up. How do I know that? Because I purposely set it up that way. You mangy plebeian. I'll kill you. Bring it on, you half-witted eccentric. I've got a billiard ball sandwich with your name on it. Oh yeah, I wonder what Tomomo Cat will say when she hears about that. That's playing dirty, you fiend. She has nothing to do with this, and you know it.
Enough. Just shut up already. Shut up. Wait, does Edison like Tomocat? Because, you know, I could set that up, you know. Well, that was a bust. There's only one other machine I can ask, but I really don't want to ask him. I guess it's now or never.
You're Victor's girl, aren't you? What do you want? The last I heard, all of Chaldea's staff and servants told me. Please, we need you to go somewhere, anywhere else, during the summer. With all that steam you make everywhere you go into a sauna. It's worse than the humidity in Japan. It's so bad, we had to wear swimsuits all the time.
Summer Babbage? I mean, if he's got anything under that, I suppose. Otherwise, he would just pretty much have to turn into a robo. Like, maybe a more slimmed down Babbage, I suppose.
We could deal with that if it was just Master. But Blackbeard keeps staring at us like a lot, so. Which is why I have stolen away to London to play with Stray Cats and Stray Jack. Blah, 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 dee, blah. I see. So you need a racing vehicle and a partner. Very well. I shall help you with the latter. However, there is still one significant problem. I presume you wish to take part in this race to beat the heat, but if I'm close by, you will almost certainly be hotter than ever. That, of course, would completely defeat the purpose.
Ha ha ha! You seem to be in something of a predicament.
Huh? Who are you? I am, how should I go about this? Ah, yes. You may call me Professor M. Well, Professor M, Victor's girl doesn't seem to trust you. Oh, come now, why not? She should be all but swooning over the mysteriously, devilishly dapper gentleman. My esteemed colleague finds that prospect highly dubious, as do I. Ooh. Now, what do you want, Professor? Not that your identity is anything of a mystery at this point.
Poking fun at the fact that he's Archer of Shinjuku when you summon him.
Wouldn't it be faster and easier just to tell us your true name and spare us the pretense? Gentlemen so devilishly dapper as myself must always fulfill certain obligations. At any rate, young lady, you seem to be in need of a racing vehicle. Indeed she is. I have agreed to be her partner, but without a vehicle, that does us no good. And the two great heroic spirits who shine brightest in unpredictable circumstances like these, namely Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla, have already joined Helena Blavatsky's team. Even if I were to start making a steam-powered vehicle now, without their help.
What a pity. Given your engineering skills, financial muscle, and management capabilities, there is indeed little hope of you finishing a vehicle in time for the race.
I hate to admit, but you are right.
However, with my assistance, you may banish all doubts and concerns. I can assure you, with me involved, your search for a suitable vehicle and partner will go as smoothly as the perfect crime. Of course, I expect to be fairly compensated, but don't worry. I won't be so cruel as to take all of the power you possess.
A moment, if you would, Professor.
By all means.
Yes, it's clear he has some sort of ulterior motive. But whatever it is, I would expect it would only be a concern were we to win. Given that your goals are to cool off and help Master, I don't believe his fans should throw any problem for the time being. And the fact is, we have no choice but to accept his help if we're to compete at all.
I don't suppose you could hurry it along a bit. It's rather hot in your vicinity. Well then, what is your answer?
Please help.
I must commend you for taking the trouble to speak. I know it must be difficult with your madness enhancement. Very well then, I shall gladly offer my...
Papa. Certain math professor would later go on to describe the impact of that single word. Aww. Math professor 50's single. That's good.
It hit me like a proverbial ton of bricks. Made me realize I had nothing I had before. Yes, how powerful and beautiful words can truly be. Yes, I must confess, it was the first time I ever shed a tear. That single word made me feel as though I had lived a full life. A decent, upstanding life. Fran. Just leave everything to Papa. I promise I will do all that is within my power to help you win. A daughter. I have a daughter.
Are you sure about this? You were just following the procedure in that book, Evil Servants and You, a survival guide that Chaldea gave us. Let me see. When girls within a specific age range refer to SA-156, commonly called Professor, as Papa, SA-156 may respond by harming others in the vicinity. However, under no circumstances will SA-156 harm the girl in question if the subject is engaged in preparing a evil scheme. See Appendix E. The girl will generally have an opportunity to negotiate with them, thereby neutralizing the threat posed for a variable duration. See Appendix J. If the threat has been neutralized, contact Master and have them use a command spell to effect total sealing of the SA-156 instance. SCP instance. SCP references indeed. That is a very nice little reference. Hey, Phoenix, welcome. A small warning. Gasp, a warning. I see. Now it all makes sense. So, Professor.
Yes, what can this proud new Papa do for you?
Regarding our vehicle, I assume you have something in mind.
All right, you are. The vehicle, I will have it ready in a jiffy. that soon. Ha ha ha! It's wonderful to see you in such high spirits, Fran. Indeed, Mr. Babbage. How much do you know about hypnotism? Hypnotism. As a man devoted to steamcraft, I cannot say I've ever had use for it. I see there are many inventors in this world who are not overly scrupulous. Take this conversation I overheard in the cafeteria the other day, for example. What would it be like if Babbage could transform like one of those robots? An excellent observation indeed, Mr. Edison. First he would go, clank, clank. Yeah, and then he could... This could turn here, and that could turn here. And before you know it, he could end up like this. That rather enthusiastic conversation eventually supplemented by several diagrams and illustrations. I found the idea of creating a new transformation for you to be a fantastic one, so I investigated further in between carrying out my duties. I have a very bad feeling about this. And I succeeded. Huh? What? But surely I would remember if you modified me like... Ah, that's right, the Bluebird of Happiness was calling within all along. And to prevent you from realizing it before now, I hypnotized you to erase your memories. Voila! The perfect crime! So this is what astonishment feels like.
Huh? Intro's long, got Nobu and Fran. Nice, Phoenix. I got Nobu, NP2 Nito, Cast Nero, and a Sanzang. And 12 of the 4-star CEs, because Sanzang was stalking me. Takes 2.5 hours, almost hit 5 cars reading the prologue. While walking near traffic, took 9 ticks, 5 temples of nothing before the 6th where you got both. Nice, congrats. Congrats, Shusaku. See, I knew you could do it. And Maid Altar will come home to you as well.
Now then, let us begin, Babbage. Steam transformation! Goodness me, I have really had no idea I could transform like this. I can't say I approve of you erasing my memories without my knowledge, but at the same time I cannot complain about this particular function. They should provide a great racing experience for her as well. Not for nothing I am called the King of Logic. With the 3 of us together, our victory is assured. Ouch! Why'd you do that to your papa, Fran? Seems she is upset with you on my behalf for modifying me without my permission. He's all ex-server Mo and Squirtoria and one other servant here he forgot. Nah. Time, Shusaku. Nerofest is soon to be upon us, so you can level Nero up at Nerofest. Nearly 1k and only 1 SSR. Sometimes CED, sometimes the luck just isn't with you, but, you know, just believe, and you will achieve what you dream. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I implore you.
She says you should never have done that, but I forgive you.
Oh, what a relief. Now then, Fran, Babbage, remember that we are dealing with a no-good goddess. There is no doubt that whatsoever there is more going on here than merely fixing a singularity, but we can blow right past that as long as we win this race.
Oh. No caster gems? Yeah, Shusaku, I think you're gonna have to wait for Nerofest to get anything done. So, how's the participation list looking? It's going well, Ashar. Everyone is excited for the race. Great many things are still making me more than a little uneasy, but I'm really pleased to see everyone enjoying themselves with this. It drops experience cards. Interesting. Master. I don't recognize that. Oh, she looks adorable. Good morning, Master. Yeah, that was easy. What? What? Fran, did you just talk? I mean, I know there have been a few occasions when you've talked in the past, but... Morning, Mass. Guess I'm still having trouble with those sounds. Mass, match, mash. Was that good? Yes, that was fine. Thank you, Fran. But what's going on? How did changing into a swimsuit help you to talk? Wait, hold up. Frankenstein's supposed to be a berserker, right? But she's looking a lot like a saber right now. Pre-ordered the $150 statue of Summer Fran. Wow, $150? That's a lot. Strong servants or max bonus and support setup. Ideally both, but I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I got quite a bit of the CEs myself this time, so I'll have to see the drop rates, Shisaiku. I'll have to see the drop rates before I can make a judgment call. But yeah, you know who's gonna have a fit. Can't believe I summoned Voldemort to my Chaldea. Huh? This awful feeling in my heart can only mean one thing. A new saber's been born. Just you wait. I'll be there at light speed to cut you to ribbons. Just as soon as I finish my breakfast. How'd you end up as a saber?
Allow me to explain.
Archer of Shinjuku.
For the time being, I would prefer you address me as Professor M, or alternatively, Franz Papa.
Max bonus? Yeah, max bonus is probably the best. It'll get you friend points. She's allergic to saber. I mean... But she's a saber. So is she allergic to herself? But yeah, I can smell a crime afoot.
Phew, this is perfectly legal.
Well, are you going to explain or what?
Oh yes, of course. Well, you see, when I gave Fran this swimsuit, I also made a few tiny improvements to her weaponry. And that clearly changed her class. The end.
Yeah, that was pretty brief. Very nicely put.
I confess I'm only guessing about this. However, while she may be most widely known as a character from a novel, they are not the same person. Given how truth and fiction are so vaguely intertwined with her, I imagine it wasn't difficult for her steer origin to change.
But Babbage, didn't you say you were going to hide out in London for the summer to avoid complications about your steam?
I did, but I've changed my mind. We are hereby officially registering to compete in the race.
In the race? All three of you.
All three of us.
Okay, setting aside tea units for a moment, what about a vehicle? You need to at least... Just the transformation sequence sound. Oh, I wish we could see him. The speechlessness. Oh.
I call it Babbage locomotive form.
Will this do?
That was awesome!
I know, right? Senpai, why are you crying? I was surprised too, but I don't think there's anything to be sad about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not sad, Mash. Those are tears of happiness. Deep down, Soul is the heart of an 8-year-old boy. I haven't consumed any human flesh. Unless she's talking spiritually. I mean, 8 years old. 8 years old. 8 years old. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty popular. Saturday morning cartoons. I do miss those times. Oh, so much. I miss those times. So I guess I do have the heart of an 8-year-old child. Some boys just take longer to grow up than others. I see. Yeah, I remember the old Transformers, the animated show with the... I can't remember if they were mini-bots or micro-bots. The little Transformers that transformed together into things. I only really remember the sword transformation that they did. And Starscream. And there was that motorcycle that switched sides a couple times. I still don't understand the appeal very well, but I'm sure I'll see more in the future. Anyway, you're all set as far as racing vehicles go. Team Electric Steam featuring Papa is now officially entered. Yeah, that is pretty nostalgic. Saturday morning cartoons. Eating cereal. Watching Yu-Gi-Oh! In my pajamas on the couch. But still have 4 more teams. Oh yeah, I saw a screenshot of what she says. Team formation. Raiko encounters the monk. Diamond Realm Edition. How deplorable. I'm told there was a remarkable decline in public decency during the events of last summer. That there were people running around half naked on our desert island. How shameless. How terribly shameless. To think that young people... Lady Scar was there as well, so... The fact that there were people who at least appeared to be in their prime of youth amusing themselves in such a state of undress were there. Unacceptable. Simply unacceptable. Yeah, it was more trying not to die. Is that so? Well, if you say so, Soul, I'm certain it must be true. Had I only been present, I could have seen to it that propriety was maintained. But what's done is done. I cannot and have no desire to revisit the past. Right now I'm concerned about the present. Do you know why? Summer's upon us once again. Familiar lightheartedness has already settled on Chaldea. Cybertron, I do remember that one. I do remember the name of Transformer Cybertron. I remember that. No doubt that everyone will once again be disposed to similarly indecent revelry as part of this event. They will surely enjoy themselves, falling about like young children might. That is all well and good. Indeed, there's nothing wrong with that. It's sometimes even beneficial to combat the heat with an entertaining festival. However, I'm gravely concerned. People may abandon decency and may cavort about in the nude, or in some similarly scandalous, salacious, sinful state of undress. They may engage in unspeakable pursuits all summer samishly, like beasts. What do you... Give me some details here, Raiko. Did not say they were unspeakable. Please don't tease me anymore. It's outrageous, it's atrocious. I cannot stand. I promise it's not what you think. It's probably not the right thing. Just what do you think is happening? I have made a decision. I shall see to it that Chaldea's sense of propriety is not abandoned. Others may see fit to let their decency fall by the wayside, but I cannot permit it. Therefore, I shall transform myself using the power of the God of the East and execute all who would abandon decency. Execute? Gozo Tenno, reincarnation of Indra. Come to me. Let your divine power descend from the sky, born of the relics of Orishi, to me! I am the perfect prefect of public decency, Minamoto no Raiko. My yo-yo will punish all Oni who disregard what is right and decent. Were I not master, I vow to keep your summer safe. Summer? Swimsuits? Event? Don't give me that nonsense. I will not permit it. Not now, not ever. Though the gods, though Buddha may allow it, I shall see to it that all disorder is stamped out. And so I am Lanza Minamoto no Raiko. Raiko. Oh, Raiko. Hang on. Checking. Her neck is shrunk, everybody. I did the finger check. When she's a berserker, her neck is as big as my pinky finger is wide. However, now her neck is about maybe half, maybe 3/4 of the size. So Raiko's neck is no longer that of a giraffe. It's still pretty long, mind you, but you know, it's not as long as it once was. So it's an improvement already. Does it look good on me? I'd probably better go and lay this out just now, seeing as there's a good shot things will get real out of hand one day. If I'm talking about Raiko, the real her when she was alive was super responsible, real hard worker. Later, the G family has a whole lot of power and she ain't shy about using it. She's gotta protect the city no matter what. And she pulled it off, even with those skinny little arms of hers. Yep, she's a real badass, super cool, and as golden as they come. Part of her, you know, that spirit origins of berserkers, so, maternal instincts. Whatever you call that, it's all kinda gone into overdrive now. But all of that, that's just a part of her. Not the whole deal, not by a damn slight. If, for whatever reason, she was ever summoned with a spirit origin closer to the real her like a saber, she'd be totally different. A cold beauty with a golden general all in one. For one thing, her instinct to keep the city safe would definitely get way stronger, and that maternal thing wouldn't be so strong. When she's doing her real job, there ain't no one more responsible. She's basically a super prefect. Hard to imagine. I'll let you in an instant if it ever happens. So if it ain't like it's the kind of thing that happens every day, and spirit urchins don't just up and change on their own so easily, right? What's up? Non-saber classes? Yeah, I can see that. She's even got a noble phantasm that would fit the bill. She became a rider? That wouldn't be much of a difference. Oh, but a lancer's closer to a saber, that'd pretty much make her a shadow prefect. In other words, an old school Japanese Yakuza? Oh, this is gonna be good. I am Lancer Minamoto no Raiko, ready and willing to punish any who stray from the path of decency. Just look at this yo-yo, I shall wield it to fell any would-be evildoers in a single strike. There's something wrong, Master. You seem taken back. Did my outfit change surprise you? All impressive. Or are you wondering about this yo-yo? It's the only weapon that suits the appearance. Even I have learned that at least that much about modern age. Chaldea does have a number of visual records, I believe they're called. Spent a bit of time watching those. Yakuza Bancho, think Jotaro. I have not watched I've not watched JoJo yet. It's in the list of things to watch. It is in the list of things to watch. But really don't want to purge people I know from Twitch, but some of them are insanely inactive. If you want cast-related stuff, it's on Salter. Okay, good to know. But, so the gang and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are from TV. Let me be very clear, Soul. Oh. She's using my name. That's a little bit worrying. You have fought many battles, and if anyone deserves a little rest, it is you. Overworking yourself is dangerous. Indeed, too much of anything can be dangerous. That is just as true when it comes to taking a break in order to escape the heat. Am I clear? Just because it's summer, that does not give one free rein to run about doing whatever one pleases. As the prefect of public decency, I will not permit it. I take it we have an understanding now. You're missing a bit of your skirt. Is something wrong? Oblivious to it. Oh no. Oh no. And I hope I don't actually have to censor her for this, because there's two things that are very clearly visible. Just saying. Now that I've materialized as a Lancer, I must set about maintaining decency within Chaldea. I'm the Shadow Prefect. I shall do what must be done. Yes, I think I shall begin with a patrol. There are young children here as well, so I must see that decency is maintained for their sake as well as for Seoul and Kentucky. Mine is a heavy burden, but I shall pour all of my power into this task to see it through. Now, without further ado, let us see if there's anyone disturbing public decency. What is Flyer? Come have fun restoring a singularity? Get ready to rev your engines in the Ishtar Cup race this summer? Ishtar, the foreign goddess who deliciously shimmies and shakes, strutting the side streets, shamelessly showing sinful swaths of skin. That is a freaking tongue twister. Foreign goddess who deliciously shimmies and shakes and strutting the side streets, shamefully showing sinful. I can't even say that fast. Let me try that again. Ishtar, the foreign goddess who deliciously shimmies and shakes, strutting the side streets, shamefully showing sinful. I can't do it. Friggin' tongue twister. They gave us a tongue twister. This cannot stand. I smell decency being flouted. What's that you smell? Wait, hang on. Are you Minamoto no Raiko? The Berserker? You look different somehow. Kind of divine or something? I can't put my finger on it. Good day to you, monk young Sanzong. What's up? This is far worse than I had imagined. Decency is being flouted. Decency? What do you mean? Already far too late. Well, even a monk is at the summer event to go to her head. This is so much worse than I could have imagined. Proof is here before me. We're not even at the beach, and there she is, already frolicking about in a swimsuit. Hello? Anyone home? Maybe she can't hear me? I guess she's pretty engaged in her conversation with herself. I don't want to bother her, but I do want to know why she wanted to talk to me. What to do? This will not stand, Monk Sanzong. Huh? What'd I do? I will not stand for it. I absolutely will not stand for it. How could a proud and noble monk like you fall so far low? Summer's only just begun, and here you're already wearing a swimsuit indoors. I forbid it. Swimsuit? Oh, I see. You're talking about my outfit. I am. Huh? No, you got it all wrong. See, the path to Tianzu is really, really hot, you know? So this outfit is a manifestation of how good it feels to go swimming in the rivers along the way. Makes sense? I mean, it's crossed my mind once or twice that it might be showing off a bit too much skin, but Wukong said this outfit was better than my normal one, and Bashi and Wuxi agreed with him. Outrageous, I forbid it. I absolutely forbid it. Now it falls to me to see that you're reformed. Yes, reformed! Whoa, wait, before you get up your arms about my outfit, maybe you should do something about yours? I mean, I can totally see your belly button in that. You're pretty much showing it off, right? And it really calls attention to how perfectly shaped your abs are. Almost like they've been carved out of rock. And that slit in your skirt, you are aware of how sexy that looks, right? Because it's beyond sexy. I know nothing if not decent. This uniform is no less than the emblem of purity itself. Is there a problem? With your navel on full display, huh? But isn't that a swimsuit underneath your... No, absolutely not. I assure you that I'm not in high spirits at all. I have no way given into the temptations of summer. Alright, CED, thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure having you. Good luck with getting your roles that you so desire. Yep, you can indeed post links in this chat. Links are allowed. As long as they're not NSFW, obviously. Amenable to no Raiko, guardian of decency. First, I shall tell you what you must do to reform. If you wish to reform, then come with me. I believe that is what Buddha would want. The Buddha... He's telling me what the Buddha would want. Some serious confidence. What's more, it almost feels like the gods have blessed her in some way. I got it. It's Indra, isn't it? Am I right? I can say only that the answer to that question will be made clear should you ever see my noble phantasm's true name released. Man, I want to see that. I really want to see that. Japanese female Yankee. Okay, I see. The first image gives me a good idea. As does the second image. Maybe? Well, hang on. So I'm guessing more the first image than anything else? Okay, I'm in. Seems like it should be a great time. I'll go wherever your path takes you. Again, this isn't a swimsuit, but so what? I want to see what you end up doing next. I knew a venerable monk like you would understand. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I'm overjoyed to hear that you would perform by becoming a prefect and work by my side to preserve decency and order. It is a little ironic. Monk Sanzong, I'm glad you welcome me to the ranks of Chaldea as prefects of public decency. Now if I may change the subject, do you own a steed? Steed, I guess I could call him Bei Long if you need me to. I've no doubt this summer event is the source of this flagrant disregard for decency. Therefore, it is the prefect's duty to see that decency is preserved by embedding ourselves in this event. Oh, you mean the Ishtar Cup? Saw some flyers about that, it looks fun. Alright, let's do this thing then. I've never competed in a race before, but if you want to cross the continent, you've come to the right monk. May not always stay perfectly on course, but you can bet I'll make it to the goal in the end. Besides, if we're gonna do this thing, we might as well be in it to win it. I can already tell you'll make a great partner, Minamoto no Raiko. I feel exactly the same way, as though I've gained an ally of immeasurable strength. Now let's be on our way. Together we shall protect decency, summer, master, and all of Chaldea. I feel, by the way, that with how much Sanzong visited me, I'm probably gonna get a lot of summer Raikos as well. A disciplinarian delinquent. Very much so ironic. Team Formation Helena's Summer Vacation Part 1 of 1. I imagine. Some hope. Summer. The beach. Swimsuits. The summer event season is here! I've been waiting for this moment. Last year's barbecue tournament may have ended in a draw, but this year will be different. A draw? I see you still refuse to face reality. I quite handily won that tournament. Oh, so you remember our match last year, you oddball? I don't know what else I should have expected from the man who showed up at the beach wearing a suit.
What a truly bizarre idea that was. What was in your head to make you wear such a tight suit? Was it all you could afford? Did it remind you of your boyhood? Regardless, it's sad to see one so lacking in fashion sense. It almost makes me wish I could share my old weather suit with you. If anyone has made a foolish, bizarre choice in the matter of just it's you. Since you have seemed to have forgotten, let me help refresh your memory. Our venue was a barbecue on the beach. We competed fiercely to prove which was the superior cook, even as the blazing sun cooked us in turn. Of course, I remember that much, you fool. I also remember how much I missed my chance to try Japanese beef. But that's my only regret. Why, you ask? Why? Because in the end you turned pale and had Miss Blavatsky nurse you back to health, all because you were a vegetarian. Alright, fool, you looked, though I will say you look quite comfortable using your lap as a pillow. Some gentleman you are. Do you ever shut that oversized mouth of yours, you over-litigious furball? That does nothing to change the fact that victory was mine on paper. What did you say? That doesn't this year I will prove one irrefutable fact to you on the beach. I'm the king of the barbecue!
Bring it on, you mangy plebeian. You know, they are getting along so nicely. Noodle Granny. Noodle Granny. I can't say it looks that way to me. But then you might be right. They may sound upset, but it's not that they've come to blow.
Oh!
Take that! Stop that! What do you two think you're doing? Just because it's summer doesn't mean anything goes. How many times do I have to tell you to use your words, not your weapons? You two should be ashamed of yourselves. Quarreling like children, that's how you'll behave, then you can take it outside. Don't take it that to mean it's okay to fight as long as you do it outdoors, you hear?
I'm sorry. Perhaps the summer heat has gotten to me.
That's more like it. What a good boy you are.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I think I'll go give myself some time to cool down.
What skilled meteor you are, Helena. The moment you glare at them, they turn meek as little kittens. Kittens, huh? Is that some form of modern slang? I guess they are, like a couple of cute kittens. So you keep cool even in the summer, eh? I guess I do. I guess I'm just not mentally young enough to run around with all these youngsters anymore. Excuse me. Compared to most servants, I live a long life. So if anything, I feel like a granny. Which is the least insulting? Thank you, Shusaiku. I think grandmotherly girl. I know you wouldn't think it's look at me, but I really am an old lady. Yeah, that's a little hard to believe. Yeah? Mentally young? You certainly do look young, though. Could it be that you still retain all your memories from when you were alive? You got it. I remember everything from my life, including my old age. It's as if I never died. So then your servant is the real Helena Blavatsky. From when you were at the end of your life? Sure is. Then how come you don't look your age? Ha! Good question, you see. Yeah, you always materialize in your prime, so that's what it is. Well, yes and no. Did I never tell you before that this is how I always looked? I put on my granny form whenever I went out in public, but in private, I usually look like this. I use magecraft, isn't that? Yep, and I'm pretty sure I was my prime in my twilight years. Put a lot of energy into writing my book, though I was frustrated almost all the time about how I couldn't manage to complete it. So, she's Tsunade. She pretty much is she is like those vampires. You know the vampires I'm talking about. The very old vampires that are lollies that have no right to be lollies. With how they act. Oops. Ha, here. I've been trying to be vague about my mental age and I've just come out and said it. Well, I guess it's simple. Just say I'm a lot older than I look. Still hard to believe. Really? I see. Then I'll take that as a compliment.
Good day, everyone.
I just saw Mr. Edison and Mr. Tesla hanging their heads in shame out in the hallway. I presume that once again Madame Blavatsky has succeeded in putting paid. That's a phrase I don't recognize. To one of their petty feuds. And I can see that from the topic turned to her seemingly unflappable calm. In turn, she went on to reveal quite on her own that she is much older in mind than she is in body. Furthermore, you really are amazing, Holmes. I can't believe you picked all that up from a cursory glance. She's one of the few people to have reached the root. Really? Huh. Is that why she never looked old? It's very kind of you, Miss Carlyle, but I'm afraid I merely have to overhear your conversation. Now here's the real problem. Problem? There is indeed, after all, Saul. You said it yourself. What she claims is difficult to credit, is it not? That while she may possess a calm and grown-up demeanor, seeing her as an old woman, even if only in mind, isn't something you cannot do. Took 600k friend points, but you got the limit broken at Stallful C. Nice, Akabara, congrats! I got 6 of them myself, from 330-ish quartz. So yeah, congrats, dude. Congrats. Nope, can't reconcile that, though. There you have it, Madame Blavatsky. He simply does not believe you. Mr. Holmes, there are some things one should never ever say. Oh no. Helena. My, it seems I've truly stepped in it this time. How terribly foolish of me. Oh, would you look at that? I have an urgent business far from here that I must attend to post-haste, so I leave you to deal with Madame Blavatsky. Good day. No fair, Holmes. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. You don't trust me. Congrats on her. She helped you out already. Awesome, Akabara. Glad to hear she's helped you out. Good CE on her. Good CE. Stepped down a landmine. Oh no. You don't believe me. You don't trust me. You think I'm a fake, a phony, a fraud. Is that what you think of me? Is that how you see me? Please calm down, Helena. I don't know why Madam Holmes was so strangely adamant about that, but Senpai never said he doesn't trust you. He just had to express his surprise. I do believe you, I promise. Helena? She can't hear you anymore. Indeed, don't believe me, don't trust me. Fake, phony, fraud. Those words remind her of a painful past. They still cut very deep indeed. Especially when spoken by those for whom she feels great affection. Poor thing. She must be flashing back to how the Society for Psychical Research used to revile her when she was alive.
When Sherlock steps on a landmine. Yep, that's what happens.
As far as Blavatsky is concerned, those words are nothing less than accursed. In Eastern terms, they are akin to poking a sleeping dragon. Essentially, whenever she feels something that reminds her of the SPR, she is immediately overwhelmed.
Thank you both for explaining what's going on. So then Helen must have already suffered from those memories when Senpai mentioned that earlier.
Indeed, and then Sherlock Holmes came and dealt the final blow. He is nothing if not skilled in the art of psychological warfare.
Stop moaning. I'm not moaning!
Thus she suffered not such one blow, but two. Indeed, 2 blows is far greater than 1.
Is it over?
No, not yet. Here it comes.
So that's how it is, huh? Fine, you wanna call me a fraud? I'm a fraud, I'm a magician, a conjurer. You say there's no such thing as Matama? Fine, I'm sure there isn't. I didn't say anything about Matama. It's not like anyone else in the whole world has any idea what I can see in here.
I think she's experiencing complete nervous breakdowns. Oh, okay, sorry. I will try and avoid the weird moany sounds. Wonder which note she's from on my alt. Only rolled FP and didn't get a single copy of 3-star. Yeah, that sucks.
I was afraid that might happen. It's not often she becomes so completely overwhelmed and breaks down, but it has happened before. She's a wonderful woman, full of pride and intelligence and abundance, but as with any feeling person, she can only take so much. This is what generally happens when she is pushed beyond her limits, and regretfully, we haven't helped matters by depending on her so much.
We certainly haven't. I feel terrible for my part in this.
But come to think of it, where did that dear stalker, hatless detective, disappear off to? If he hadn't stuck his pipe in where it didn't belong, this would never have happened.
You're right, this entirely is his fault. Where did that Searson/Holmes get off to?
I'll search for him with my radio waves. Damn, no luck. Cursed Holmes, he must have long since made himself scarce.
Then I suppose we have no choice. Yet I have seen this sad sight before. Given the circumstances, it falls on us to set matters right, much as we once did in life.
I don't recall cooperating with you in any prior capacity. You made you plebeian, but now for I will human you and your delusions. We do indeed have no choice but to join forces and speak to her.
Indeed. Hello.
What is it?
You must not get carried away.
You must not let yourself become isolated.
Isn't that?
Yes, that's what you once told us. There are indeed things in this world that cannot be reached or seen.
It is true, not everyone can see them, nor can everyone reach them.
Say keep up the weird noises, in fact, make it your follower alert. That's maybe. That's, I'll put that as a maybe, I suppose.
You don't need to bear the burden of every criticism slung your way in silence, but you don't have to respond with anger, either. Isn't that right? Besides, it pains me deeply to see you upset my lady.
Naturally, that goes for me as well. We want nothing more than for you to be happy.
Yeah, I am sorry. Didn't mean to upset you. I don't think you have anything to apologize for, senpai.
Good, we're almost there. Just a little bit more should do it.
I know that, but we've gone as far as conversational methods can take us. We need something else that can take our mind off things.
Yes, you're right. What else could... What's that poster there? Let's see.
Come have a fun restoring of singularity.
Get ready to rev your summer engines in the Ishtar Cup. A race. That's it. A race!
By the way, Mr. Blavatsky, now that it's summer, what would you say to taking part in a race?
A race? Best dads? I mean, it's kind of funny because she acts like a mom to them most of the time, too.
There's nothing like a good race. Once you feel the wind blowing through your hair, you can forget all your troubles, my lady.
Indeed, there's truly nothing like a good race. For once I agree with you wholeheartedly.
And why wouldn't you? For one thing, they also make great movies.
Indeed, I'm particularly partial to the Thunderdome rally. It's the best.
As your skin-tight suit cut off the circulation to your brain. Everyone knows the best kind of race is a cannonball-like one. What was that?
Please try to stay calm, you two. You're doing really well. Thanks for helping me snap out of it, guys. You too, Mash Soul. I should know better than to fly off the handle like that at my age. I'm so embarrassed. Just forget everything you saw here, okay?
Will do.
Thanks. Now, what's this about a race? A race, huh? Yeah, it might not hurt to do something like that for a change of pace. Might even be a good way to blow off some steam.
Excellent!
Agreed. Besides, summer only comes once a year. You have every right to enjoy yourself now and then.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll do it. And there's no time like the present. Matama change.
Matama change?
Mmm!
Okay. That's an interesting look. What do you think? I tried changing my class so I'd have more 21st century look.
What?
She's an archer. It's Mahatma. Oh, my bad, Phoenix. Hey, she is ancient.
I didn't know we could change classes so easily. Wait, hold on, this can't be right.
Oh, pay it no heed. That's just how it is with these sorts of events. Not that I would expect a mangy plebeian like you to know that, of course. Let's see. Looks like here we need a partner for this race. Man, now what am I gonna do? I already had my change to my class. My Kumara wheel is only big enough for one. The lab I use as a caster can carry more than one person at a time, but...
Not to worry, we're the ones to suggest this race to you in the first place. Naturally, we'll have our full cooperation.
Precisely. There may be plenty of heroic spirits more powerful, but there are none who can prepare a custom vehicle nearly so quickly as the two of us. There could be, for all you two know.
Right then, we have no time to waste. We shall build the supportive direct current Thunderdome at once.
Not a bad name at all, at least for a mangy plebeian, but I'm afraid we shall call it the supportive alternating current Thunderdome.
Direct current!
Alternating current? What about the supportive DC-AC Thunderdome?
Done!
Done. Great. Okay, let's have ourselves a great race.
Will do! Will do!
I can't do dual tone voices. That's just weird to try even attempt. Anything to tell us as these two agree on? Yeah, it seems to be the case. 2 more to go. Team formation, Gouda Gouda Rockstar. Yeah, rock and roll. You just noticed, Chusaiku. How did you only just notice? I'm gonna be a rock star. Oh, the faces are back. What? Oh man. Oh, just Nobu. Only Nobu. Hey, don't just throw up a title card like that. This isn't that kind of event. Wait, Nobu, has the end of this heat finally driven you mad? Hey, wait a minute. How come it's so hot in here when it's always snowing outside? Is this some kind of freak weathery thing? No, it's because we're squatting in the room next to Caldea's boiler. So we can't really complain about how hot it is.
Oh, shut up. Summer is supposed to be hot.
Here you are, Vice Commander, starting to cope because it's too hot. There are enough chilled pickles in the world to cool us down. Here, want to talk? You taking off your jacket as well? Oh, no, this is just to show off the difference between a 5-star like me and Wellsbridge servants. Curse you and your change of clothes. Of course, expect the Gouda Goudas to break the 5th wall. You have any idea what it's like for those of us who are stuck with one outfit? Auntie, Cha-Cha wants a new outfit too. Fear not, Cha-Cha. Your troubles in this cursed heat will all be resolved once I become a rock star. Snow's too far gone. Do something about her quickly. There it is. Think Fu about Auntie's corner cutting one woman's strategy to unite all of Japan using military force that only His Imperial Highness understands. This is what leads to Akechi's betrayal. I do in fact understand, Infinity. Nobu, you need to rest. Oh, would you like some of Mr. Hijikata's chilled pickles?
Okay, how dare you steal my snack? Are you looking to commit seppuku?
Fools, the lot of you. Very well then, I will explain my plan in small words so even you maroons can understand what I have in mind. Behold! What's this? A delicious event where the winner might be given something like a holy grail that can grant any wish they like? That's the kind of scam you get when you promise someone something and they never give it, right? Cha-Cha knows all about it. Cha-Cha saw Holy Grail Wars and stuff in the animes. I know that already. There are some never simple or straightforward when it comes to Holy Grails. Even a child from Owari learns that from anime. This is not what I caught my eye here. The part about the race being broadcast live, with commentary. Wow, live broadcast. There'll be spectator stands and everything. Sure looks like it'll be a big event. Looks like a lot of fun. Maybe Cha-Cha will go see it just cuz. Listen up, I'm gonna go win this race, and then, when all eyes are upon me, I'm gonna perform a commemorative concert on the spot. In other words, I'll put on an event by me and for me that none shall be able to avoid. The Demon King of the 6-7 2019 Summer Festival. That is my true ambition. And inevitably, I'll also sell limited edition Ichi Rakuza CDs and limited edition swimsuit figurines of myself. Thus, my popularity will skyrocket and my coffers will overflow. What's that? Rachuki Rakuza actually means free markets and open guilds and doesn't make any sense as the title for a CD? You're overthinking this. No, it's not that. I can imagine Okita figurines floating off the shelves easily enough. But who wants a stuffy old Nobu figure? Wait, did you say swimsuit? Haha, finally caught on, Princess of the Little Manslayers Club. Behold, the figure of the Demon King, reborn for the 21st century. Returned to the ashes from whence one came. I'm Oda Nobunaga, the Summer Demon King of the 6-7. Where'd that light come from? Behold my dazzlingly fashionable new figure. I had this outfit custom made by one of the world's top designers to capture my Demon King likeness with a new casual flair perfect for the summer. And it looks nice. No idea how to use this weapon, but you gotta admit it's freaking cool. Did you just descend, Auntie? I thought welfare servants could do that. That doesn't seem fair. Who asked for this anyway? Uncle Nobukatsu, His Imperial Highness? Haha, I'll no longer be relegated to a mere welfare servant. I'm none other than the 4-star swimsuit servant, Summer Nobu, Demon King of the 6-7. Wait, why aren't I a 5-star servant? Servant? This can't be right. That was supposed to be an unpopular servant given out as for free as event participation award. This shouldn't even be possible. And now I'm sure to steal the whole summer spotlight for myself. Once I win the race and perform my Sumori concert, the attention will only double. Once I finish selling CDs, I'll start streaming on ChowTube. From there, it's only a matter of time until Nobu Fever takes the music world by storm. Ha! May even release Nobuloid featuring myself. Think I'll call it Odane Nobu. Oh, what? This is supposed to be the year where I win the swimsuit competition. Okita Fever sweeps all of Kyoto. Poor thing, you're so shocked that you're getting delirious. Why don't you take some medicine and lie down for a while? Oh, and on a different note, Auntie, does you have a swimsuit for Cha-Cha as well? Cha-Cha wants to wear one of those micro bikinis she's heard so much about. They're supposed to be amazing, right? Not happening. What? Why not? Use all your gold to make this outfit. What? Also, all the Shinsegumi's money. What? Well, there's nothing in the rules that prohibits the non-Shinsengumi member from using it, right? Did you hear that, Mr. Hijikata? What's the penalty for embezzling Shinsengumi funds? Seppuku! All of Cha-Cha's gold, Auntie? This will not please Sakichi either. Not one bit. I'll burn you good. Huh? Wait, I can explain. Once I become a world famous Nobu star after my concert, there might even be another good event. When you steal your mom's credit card and your best friend's. Happy I was able to level my caster already, otherwise I would have had some problems on your alt. Well, I'm glad I'm helpful. I really am kind of wondering what my friend point count will be when I next check it. In time, we might even get a new Imperial City Holy Grail arc. Huh? Won't happen ever, no matter what. No more talk to pay back for this and for stealing my chance to finally be a swimsuit servant this year. You shall feel the wrath of my embezzlement seppuku strike! Cha-Cha was planning to go on vacation with Atami, to Atami with His Imperial Highness's money. This is for dashing that dream, roast Auntie's Sun Castle. This can't be happening! They killed Nobu! Such a shame. All they had to do was pick some Okita and this could have been averted. Farewell, Auntie. Cha-Cha will make sure your pudding doesn't go to waste. How come you're staring at that event flyer so intently, Mr. Hijikata?
Seems there will be many servants competing in swimsuits. Fascinating. Come, Okita. We're off to spectate. No time to be sweating by the boiler.
There's a whole one other kind of fight up for him. So Hijikata's a perv. I thought I was done for back there. Went through the vanishing animation and everything. At any rate, it's pity those fools couldn't see the brilliance of my plan. Here, I was gonna let one of them at least be my driver since I don't have a riding skill. Still gonna need a driver to enter the race, though. Now, what do? I can't manage on a horse well enough, but I know nothing about cars. It's a shame Goro isn't here. I imagine he would have made a decent driver. Seems you could use my help, Demon King of the 6th Heaven. Who said that? Who are you? An excellent question. Hello and good day. I'm the one who will kill every saber, win every space race in the galaxy. I'm the ultra-skilled racer you may know as Mysterious Hero... Oh, I remember you from a couple months ago. Let's see, Mysterious Chosukobe Heroine X, was it? Or was it Ryozoshi Heroine X, the 5th wheel of the 4 retainers? Shut up! No more go-to talk. I mean, what were they even thinking about with that sloppy entrance and the quickly me excerpt? You know what? I'm gonna say it. The whole scene felt artificial. Though I did like how Abby X Ultra looked when she had that Okono Miyaki on the way home. Aww, she was happy for her friend. Of course, I had another helping of the Modanyaki myself, but that isn't why I'm here. I'm glad to see you enjoyed my event. Now, who the hell are you, anyway? Are you another stray Arturia who wanders around sampling food or something? No, this doesn't sound like a great way to spend a summer, but this time I'm merely an entirely different version of my usual self. Don't get this, Demon King of the 6th Heaven. What? A space driver's license and galactic certification that you possess an EX rating skill? Suppose you know your stuff. Alright, I've had enough of this question. Name of the syllabic crap, so I'm getting rid of them. Okonomiyaki is a really dish. Say it once while I was in Hiroshima. I'd rather have yakisoba. Let it begin now. I have not had any sort of Japanese sweets, because I do not live anywhere near Japan. And I don't think there's any sort of Japanese food market near me. That I know of, at least. There. That's better. Mysterious Racer X. That's me. The driver who will overrun every safe... I mean, the ultra-skilled racer who can pilot any ship in the universe. Mysterious Racer X. You're hired! Hire me and you get to park anywhere you want in the universe. Receive discounts at the Universal Parking Cafeteria and... Huh, just like that. Not even an interview. Are you sure you don't want me to prove my skills or haggle over my pay like in the Magnificent Savers? I've got my resume right here if you want to take a look. My first appearance was in the April... Nope, you can see here the fire of grand ambition burning in your eyes. I can see that nothing will stop you from fulfilling that ambition. Oh, you can tell I have noble ambitions. Indeed, you have the air of a true hero about you, one who could totally save Britain or something. You got all that with just one glance? Yep, got an excellent judge of character. Michi doesn't count. Can't believe I found someone who understands me. Can't refuse now or my inner Altrium would weep. Okay, Demon King of 6th Heaven, it's a deal. I swear to use my space hero piloting technique, honing years of galactic travel to win this race. And that I will also mow down any sabers who happen to be in the general vicinity of the track. Huh? Not so many sabers in this event. Sure there are. In the spectator stance. I can see it now, the face of a saber enjoying a bite of ice cream without a care in the world. Little does she realize this is a dangerous drag race. No telling what could happen. The vehicle might tragically veer into the stands and catastrophe might occur. Such horrible accidents have been known to happen in the racing world. And she's starting to sound more Demon Kingish than me. Oh well, can't be helped.
Thus, Nobu, Demon King of the 6th Heaven, begins her journey towards rock and roll fame. Her vehicle, the Galaxy Class illegally supercharged Demon King of the Heaven V6 Heaven. Her enemy interference with mysterious Shinsengumi woman shadowing their every move. Unfortunate innocent bystanders, saber faces. What any of this has to do with rock stardom is anyone's guess, but what the hell, let's enjoy it. Tune in next week for... Oh, you get disqualified for attacking spectators, so come on! Little did they know that the race would end in... Stop that! Okay. Hey, I didn't say anything, so don't burn me. One more intro. The story of a persevering pharaoh. Whew, last intro event. Woo! Did I? I said I never had any sort of Japanese thing. Did I say... I guess I could have called it Japanese sweets, didn't I?
I called it a Japanese sweet. Well, I don't know what it tastes like. It might taste sweet. It might taste sour. It might taste hot. I don't know. I'm sorry. Stop burning me. What's this? Papyrus-like object. Servant competition. The Ishtar Cup. Resolve a singularity and have fun doing it. Speed is beauty and beauty is speed. Take home the glory of victory today. Oh my. What incredibly powerful words. This is my chance to demonstrate the power of the pharaohs of the world. It seems I spoke too soon. All teams must have both a driver and an assistant. All my dreams shattered in a single sentence. Now what do I do? My magic can't drive. Guess I have no choice. Maybe a bit impudent in me, but I shall just have to get another great pharaoh to be the driver. And let me help them as their assistant. I thought I was crispy enough, Infinity. Stop using napalm. That stuff causes itchiness. This is when they start fixing Scheherazade's character because they... Oh, I hate her. She is right next to Kiara in the if I ever roll straight to the second archives. I do not need to be front and center so long as the pharaoh wins and demonstrates our greatness to the world. Alright, now that that's decided... This is awful. It's far too hasty. My first pick was Cleopatra, but after Lord Caesar declared, "This is a time for feasting, not war. I need only a grace, a dining establishment with my presence to secure its everlasting popularity. What juicier business could there be than that? I should call it Emperor Gourmet. I should look into expanding into other media as well." And he left out a trip to sample all the delicacies of the world. Cleopatra just left a note saying, "Going on a trip with my husband," and ran off after him. I don't know who she thinks she's fooling. She's obviously stuck. No, never mind. Next, I paid a visit to Pharaoh Iskandar, who was, of course, nowhere to be found as usual, because I don't have him. Come to the east, forced me to eat $500 worth? Oh god, that sounds like a lot of food. Finally, Pharaoh Ozymandias, when I was really hoping would join me, said,
Ridiculous! You would have me compete in an event for mere peasants. Summer is meant to be spent in the chamber of stone with a bowl of fruit, yet you wish to compete with other heroic spirits to overcome something as trivial as speed. Have you mistaken yourself for a bird? Oh right, you are a bird. I suppose you cannot really help that. Pay that last part no heed. However, the very idea of spreading the pharaoh's glory by winning a race is a losing proposition. A true pharaoh need not spread his glory, for the world already basks in the light of our splendor. None could question that we tower over the common masses. What's the point in proving the obvious to something so foolish as a race?
Yes, you're absolutely right, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll forgo the race, so please forget we ever spoke of this.
No, you will compete, and of course you will win.
Huh? But didn't you just say there's nothing for us to gain?
Wrong, you fool! There's nothing for me to gain. It is, however, my long-held belief that you lack the force of presence to drive your opponents into proper submission at your feet. This presents a perfect opportunity to remedy that particular shortcoming. Thus, Queen of the Heavens, you will enter this Ishtar Cup. There you shall use your beauty and nobility to easily defeat your common heroic spirit and mace. That is an order from the God King. And should you lose, I trust you understand what awaits you, Pharaoh Nitocris. I'm magnanimous when it comes to heroes, but I have no mercy for cowards. Do not disappoint me.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. This is terrible. Not only did I get scolded about being a proper pharaoh, I couldn't even tell him that I wouldn't let him down after he placed such great trust in me. I'm so ashamed I'm a terrible pharaoh. I wish I could just crawl into a hole and disappear. Alright, let's just calm down. All that's changed is I cannot back out now. Besides, exactly because I'm lacking that, I can't pass this opportunity. Extra mile, like the extra spicy. Oh, I cannot do spicy. Completely honest, Infinity, spicy gets me sick. That makes me highly want summer servants. I mean, how much St. Quartz you got, Geistalt? Or Geist? I'm pretty sure you wanted me to call you Geist, right? Once more, Pharaoh Ozymandias called me Pharaoh Nitocris. I can't let him down now, in order to spread our glory even further throughout the world. I'll just have to work hard to become a proper pharaoh myself. That's my task. That said, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do. The registration deadline is drawing near. I suppose my only option to this point would be the driver myself and find someone else to be my assistant. At the very least, I want to be a servant who is appropriately in awe of us pharaohs. Must be someone like that around here. No, nobody here either. Geist? Alright, Geist. I'm running out of time. Is there anyone here who can help me? Anyone at all? At last, you there, one with the familiar-looking color scheme. Caster of Storytelling. Huh. That, I will say, Caster of Storytelling is better than Caster of the Nightless City. I will say that much. 147, not counting the 80-something you could farm. 80! I'm guessing you got a lot of free quests or something, Geist? Yeah. Yes. Let me ask you this. Do you believe in the pharaohs? Do you hold them in high regard? I suppose so. They are kings, after all. Excellent. You pass. Prepare yourself. Gather your things. You shall have the honor of joining me in a race. This is a great privilege. You're blessed with the chance to assist me in showing the world the true splendor and grandeur of the pharaohs. Excuse me. Saving for Q-Alter? Save for Q-Alter then, Geist. Remember, there's always next year. And there's always the summoning tickets that you get from these events. So, maybe the summoning tickets will bless you. 330 saved right now. Hey, Infinity. That's the exact amount I had when I got the amount of servants I've got from this event. So you never know. What? No, thank you. Just the thought of racing terrifies me. I'm sure I would end up dying. What? Is that all? I really don't want to die, so you'll have to excuse me. Oh, wait, you're the only one I can ask. The deadline to register is almost here. I'm very sorry, but I really must refuse. Alright, I won't ask you to do it without recompense. You said you don't want to die, right? Well, I'll use my own techniques and ties the underworld to create a special talisman for you. If death comes for you, it will shatter in your place. While it can only be used so many times, it should still help you to escape death. I see. Is that true? I swear on the gods of the underworld, the gods in the heavens, in the name of all the pharaohs. That said, creating such an object is the culmination of every bit of magecraft I know, so it cannot be done easily or lightly. But this pamphlet says the winners of the race will receive a holy grail from the goddess Ishtar. With that sort of power, I should be able to make it. All I want is a pharaoh to win this race. No interest in the prize. A talisman that would avoid death. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Doesn't it, though? Now, give me your fingertip for a moment. Press on entry form. There we go. With a talisman like that, I might not have to look up and down the street 10 times before I cross. I might have to cut my steaks into tiny little pieces to ensure I don't choke. I might even be able to stop going into the kitchen at every restaurant I dine in and testing my steak with my personal thermometer to make sure it has been cooked enough to kill off all the bacteria. Huh? The application form is now complete. Now the biggest obstacle is out of the way, it's only a matter of time until we win this race of glory for the pharaohs, shining even brighter than ever. I mean, it already shines pretty bright thanks to all the other great pharaohs, but this way it'll be as bright as Riot himself. Saving free and paid quirks with the intent of MP5 Q-Alter, getting waiver from the El Maloya case event, and then MP5 Karna, and hopefully the same with Arjuna Alter. That is some big ambition, guys, and I like that. I like that ambition. I like the cut of your jib. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. Maybe then I'll finally be a pharaoh I can be proud of. Even just a little. Anyways, this is going to be a long journey, so make sure you're ready for anything. There's probably a cooling off period for the contract made with the pharaoh, is there? Not to mention, it looks as though this race is meant to repair a singularity. In other words, it will help Master. In which case, I suppose it's the least I could do to try and make amends. I'd be better be absolutely sure there are enough safety measures on our vehicle. Woo! The racers are all introduced. Woo! And we're still not at the proper part of the event just yet. The opening ceremony. Rider classes. We want an assassin here. Come on, Nito. You're coming with me. Jump on the party. So, Rider, assassin. And we will throw our new assassin on there. And let's get rid of these. And just because. Yeah, let's do this. Don't you dare, dude, have some pity. It's just a 20k HP servant. Oh. There's no kill like overkill. 49 tickets, no crits, because got 2 Kate scopes, 3 copies of Drake and Herc. Need them to MP5 off the Agartha banner. Nice, Geist. Very nice. 49 summon tickets is very good. Yeah, I like Summer's theme is back. Yay! I'm sure you will manage to accomplish your dreams, Geist. Really packed. How is this place packed? Really is, isn't it, Senpai? I wasn't expecting this to be such a huge event. It's almost like a carnival. A lot of servants turned out to watch spectators dance too. Saw them on that jumbo-sized screen not long ago. Wonder if Ishtar paid for that as well. Yeah, it must have been expensive. It's not just the facilities either. Ishtar has also hired a number of servants to staff the event. That has to be a pretty significant expense too. It does seem very generous of her. Jeez, can't believe she didn't even make arrangements for even a single food stand. Race isn't just for the racers, it's also for the people who come out to watch. Just look at this food cart I set up. Got kebabs, hot dogs, fried noodles, soap cones, a super hot steak girdle I projected specially for today. It's also perfect that I almost scare myself. Hey mister, one cotton candy please! Cotton candy! Cotton candy? Right. Yes, that is a popular summer treat, isn't it? Should have realized it sooner. Let's see. Cotton candy machine. Hang on. No. No, you didn't. He Emiya just projected a cotton candy machine. Oh, Emiya. Oh, how is that in Unlimited Blade Works? How is that in there? Think she should do it? How does extra caramel sound? Looks like a cloud. Can you really eat it? Of course you can, though it's actually just sugar spun into a cotton-like treat. You can have as much as you'd like, or as long as you got QP to pay for it. No such thing as a free lunch, after all. Don't you mock me. Of course I have QP. In fact, I shall even pay for those two as well. Now give it to me. All of it. I think I shall take a picture of that, too. A fine shot, if I do say so myself. The subject is perfect, and the composition flawless. It seems the strict job of record keeper suits me. This is best. I don't know why races are always treated as summer events, but as far as those things go, this one is awesome. After whatever happened during spring break, with me not showing up at all until fall, and countless new girls popping up left and right, things were looking pretty dicey for me for a while. But then I got offered this sweet modeling gig. All I have to do is stand around in this bikini. This is great. I always wanted to try being a booth babe. Okay, that sounded weird. Me saying that, you know. Me saying that aloud was just weird. Cotton candy machine is a sword if you think about it. No, I don't see it. Maybe I'm just thinking of the wrong kind of cotton candy machine. But anything can be a sword if you really think about it. Go on, Mr. Cameraman, snap away. I stayed up all night working on this pose. This summer, supermodel Liz makes her debut. What a sad picture she paints. But she herself is so happy. I cannot bring myself to tell her. I must at least capture the dark side of this event as well. It is my duty as official record keeper. Small sword beneath the machine hides the projection. Ah! I get it. I see. She truly does make for a poor subject. Wonder if I could find Lady Skaha. Huh? What's that pity eyes? Oh, you don't got a great body, I'll have you know. Look, Senpai, it's the racers. Would you say hello to them? I think I will. Oh, if it isn't Sol, have you come to cheer me on? How very kind of you. But then I suppose it's only inevitable that you would, as inevitable as all roads leading to Rome. After all, were it not for you... What are you prattling on about? Have those roses finally got into your head as well? Sol's here to cheer me on, after all. No, as a summer maid, I suppose I should not say anything that might lead to another to be jealous. How unusual to know the victor before the contest even begins. It does make for a decided lack of excitement, but it's certainly not a bad feeling. I don't know why you're both acting so strangely, but I guess it would be stranger if you weren't. So there's one other thing I don't understand. Yeah, why the swimsuits? Not that I'm complaining. You mean you didn't know? Robot mandates all drivers wear swimsuits. Indeed it does. Police Senpai is wondering why you are both wearing swimsuits. Oh, that's simple, because we are both driving. And as an assistant required on the team, we are both assisting as well. Oh, no means yes. Just joking, like how it made that face when he mentioned resembles Patrick Sung, the story of the album article, when he said, "Evil is good," though. Oh, you didn't make that sign though, guys. There was no open eyes, wide eyes thing next to that statement. But everything is a sword if you really think about it. There's just a lot of dull swords in the world. Plus, we are both driver and assistant. It was not against the rules to hold concurrent roles, you see. Indeed, there's nothing underhanded about it. Of course, while I should be by rights be the only driver, this wicked dark maid here refuses to give up the wheel. Never mind, I'm the expert charioteer who won the race in Olympia. Why, I'm practically a rider. That nonsense again. Even after changing into a swimsuit and altering his spirit origin, you still ended up a caster. I, on the other hand, actually am a rider now. One with an exceptional riding skill, no less. There is no question that the only proper driver is me, but Drama Queen here would not permit it. We were unable to reach an agreement even after discussing the matter all night, and with no time left before the race we set to begin, we reluctantly agreed to share the role of driver. Yeah, how come you both want it so bad? You even need to ask. I would think you of all people would understand. Because the driver gets the glory. I really wish I could do two-tone voices, though that might be a little weird. Oh, that's adorable! Oh my god, that looks so adorable! Master, thank you. Wait, what?
There may no longer be a need for me to interpret her, but just in case, she is saying she is happy you came to cheer for her.
That's right, I just remembered that you're able to talk a little more as Saber Fran. 12 friend requests and only 1 slot. The toughness of being popular, Shusaiku. You'll get used to it. All those blades, he couldn't create a great blast? Well, the thing is, has Emiya ever tried to trace the ground? That's the question. And with Babbage as your assistant, communication should be simple. We'll be fine.
Of course, I can't have the daughter of an old friend taking part in a dangerous race on her own. Indeed, there's nothing to worry about. In addition to the great bulk of the King of Steam, I have joined the team to assure our victory. As such, young Fran can race in safety knowing 2 capable grown-ups are looking after her.
Oh, right, I forgot you were here too, Professor.
Ha! I assure you there is nothing to fear. Right now, I'm nothing more than a 50-ish adopted father whose heart has been stolen by the innocent play of a pure-hearted young girl. Have you self-concerns? I invite you to change my entry name to Mysterious Papa.
Yeah, there's still totally crime afoot.
How could you mistrust me so much? You wound me.
Fran and Babbage partnering up makes a lot of sense. But somehow I feel like the choice of additional members adds a lot of shadiness to their team. I can handle the shadiness.
Indeed. Our team may have been assembled rather hastily, but his knowledge, notoriety, and shadiness are genuine. I have every confidence that we will win. Furthermore, he has agreed to assume nearly all responsibility if something occurs during the race, And since anything bad that may happen would almost certainly fall on his shoulders anyway, we feel everything should be fine.
Huh.
Oh, Master, I see you've come to cheer me on. No, thank you very much. I must confess to being somewhat embarrassed knowing that I will be seen competing in a race, as that is more something Kentucky would do. But knowing you are cheering for me is a tremendous motivation. I swear I shall not disappoint you. Other servants may have abandoned dignity and decency simply because it is summer, but as the Shadow Prefect I shall see all such flagrancy as duly punished. My sword that keeps all of Kyoto safe is still completely untarnished. I really don't have a sight idea what you're talking about, but it does sound like you have a lot of different goals than the other racers, Maiko. And she does. Personally, I still want to take first place, but who knows how that'll turn out. Well, aside from the Buddha, of course. Anyway, looks like fun, so I decided to race with her. It's been a long time since I got to go on a journey, so I can't wait. Who knows, I might even find a new disciple or teacher along the way. As they say, go west, young monk. Wait, come to think of it, which direction are we supposed to go in? Oh, Sanzong, always lost. Oh, hello, what's up? Wait, let me guess, you're here to find out what mystical wisdom powers our car, right? Sorry, but I'm not telling. I trust you, but there's still a non-zero chance that information could make its way to other teams if I did. This race may be all fun and games, but it's more fun if we all do our best to win, alright? You're more fired up than usual. She is. Much more hyped. Even she needs a chance to let off some steam now and again. I trust you can understand that. Isn't this kind of dangerous to race, though, with some of the other servants? I'll be fine. I know I'll be competing with powerful kings and former berserkers. But brawn doesn't win a race. It's all about brains. Don't believe me? Well, you should, cause I'm gonna show you what we old people can do with all our years of wisdom.
And as you can see, she still upset about that little incident from the other day. Part of that falls on your shoulders, Master.
Sorry!
That said, we are the ones who encourage you to compete. Though I hesitate to use this word given its connotations with Holmes, one might say you and we are accomplices in that regard. If you feel at all responsible for what happened, you can make up for it by cheering with all your might for the superb directive current support vehicle to win.
Hold it, what did you just say about the alternating current support vehicle I worked so hard on?
I can see where this is going. No, we don't have a lot of time, Senpai. Let's go visit the other teams while we still can. It's me. Let me guess, you came to tell me that 3 ceremonial dishes I always have before setting out on a new campaign are all ready, correct? That's the kind of dedication I like from my master. Still, I imagine chestnuts and albone remain a rare enough treat in this day and age. Isn't kombu absurdly common now? Perhaps you should forgo the kombu and try something more modern. Maybe truffles? After all, given that I handily want a totally not real and not imaginary popularity poll, gaining a swimsuit is cause for an all-out Chaldea's noble resources are here, and during the Good event this year. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's all the more reason I must win. First I shall take the prize money, then I shall perform a live concert that'll burn down the house. I see, live concert, huh? What's this about lives? Because of course I've been sensing the birth of too many new wicked lives myself. Both the new and scantily clad Arteria face and a partner, the Emperor who thinks she can escape my sword by turning into a caster. There could be no evil so prodigious as their team in this, or any race. They might be a raider and caster, but they're still sabers at heart. So we'll cut them down. No, I must cut them down. On top of that, I sense the birth of a whole new saber. To make sure we see someone knocked out of this race as soon as the starting goes off. Of course, it also looks like I'll get to eat all sorts of yummy things if I win, so I'll be doing my best to win the race as well. Indeed, I have high hopes for you, seeing how I'm trusting you to handle all the driving-related matters. For all in general, from the Sengoku period, the only one I know how to steer is my horse, Oniashigi. As it is a troglodyte. Explain, Geist. And apparently this race's horse quota has already been filled. Oh well, can't be helped. What do you mean by he's a troglodyte? So you wish to be granted an audience at the fair before she sets out on her journey? Good, such is only proper for one sworn to a contract with her.
Talking Jed!
You don't want to make that big of a deal out of it. It's just me. So was you under there, Nito? But why are you under there? Oh, earlier while I was getting changed in my swimsuit, got to thinking about how inadvertently rude I was to Pharaoh Ozymandias.
You know how far I still have to go as a pharaoh myself? Then I really just wanted to hide my face, and one thing led to another, and... I mean, never mind all that. Surely you see how magic can be a fast racer thanks to his sleek form, right? Yes, that is what you need to know. Anyway, I gratefully accept your presence as an audience. I presume you have prepared a tribute? Does wishing good luck count? Yeah. Yes, it does. Gold or jewels will be unnecessary burdens on this journey anyway. I'm glad you understand what this truly is valuable. Gratefully accept your tribute, my ally. I must say, it's a little surprising to see you assisting here, Chris. I'm just as surprised as you are. I can hardly believe I was so taken by the idea of your charm to protect me from death that I entered a race which will almost certainly result in death. All I can do now is hope that our victory will allow me to be free of death forevermore. It does seem kind of ironic that being so scared of death leads you to skirting it. Sure, stay safe out there. I don't care about you. I'm told by a particular preceding in this race will be helping to disappear the singularity. If I imagine that I am offering this service to a compassionate king, perhaps that will serve as a reason for my participation. Indeed, I hope that by doing so, I can be of some service to you as well. Cell doesn't accept alternating current as ideal and direct current wears are resistors. Ah! Okay, I get you now. Actually able to get narrowed to 73. Nice shoe, Saiku. It's all the teams. To be honest, I have no idea which one will end up winning. All I can say for certain is that it looks like it's going to be a very intense race. Oh, Senpai, look. Isn't that... Okay, everyone's here, right? Great. Swimsuit. Of course I'm going to wear a swimsuit. Can't host a race in my stuffy regular clothes, can I? Besides, I always wanted to try wearing a modern-day swimsuit. And since I was changing my outfit anyway, I thought I had an opportunity to get all sorts of other new things, too. Yeah, normal outfit's a swimsuit. This is... I'm not sure. It looks like she's got a hoodie on. It's kind of hard to tell. What's now? Word of advice, be careful what you think around a goddess. In fact, this works out well since I was already taking my new form out for a test drive. I think now is as good as any for a little warm-up. You two are going to have your work cut out for you in this event anyway, so I might as well give you a little taste of what's in store. Here I come, Soul. Time to see what this new form can do. Oh, surprising no one, she isn't going to take no for an answer. Please don't hurt. Please try not to get hurt, Master. It's still classified as a swimsuit. Huh. Interesting. Also, I just re-entered the chat room. For some reason. Weird. But how is that classified as a swimsuit? I must admit, I am not too up-to-date on beach fashion. So... Okay. Looking at it now, it definitely does look a lot more like a swimsuit. She's got the... It's just a jacket sort of covering the swimsuit up. Okay. She's got the one legging, a ribbon on her ankle, and is that a little piggy? Oh boy, it's the bot again. Yep, I can upgrade it after this mission. No problems. And this is not a 20K. This is not 20K. You lied to me, somebody. Whoever said this was a 20K Ishtar lied. Unless they said level 20 Ishtar. In which case, I apologize for calling you a liar. Hey, Ishtar! Ishtar, I'd like you to, You're a goddess. You can live without your head, right, Ishtar? Ishtar can live without her head. Totally can. I'm no fun. Why am I no fun?
Just because I slaughtered Ishtar there. But yeah, I will update my support sub. Shusaku, how would you like it set up real quick? Like... Ah, just want it to reset. Fair enough. Dare you to use Salter next time? Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let me get a good look at this whole racetrack. Oh, I don't even have a full look at it. Okay, it looks like a very interesting map. Let me really quickly, though, return to title so that my login time resets. So that Shusaku can find me more easily. And I kind of want to see if I've got any friend points in yet. Only under 10. Ah, not bad. Alright, starting point. No battles! Okay, that ought to do it. Can I ask you a question? What is it? Well, I couldn't help but wonder what that thing by your feet was. Oh, good question. Come to think of it, what is this thing anyway? Pseudo weapon? It might just not have registered everything. I don't know. Hey, I didn't ask it to follow me around, but since it is, and seems to really like me, I may as well train it to help me out a little, right? I don't have the all+1 yet. The gacha CEs don't give any... It's not the all+1 for the gacha CEs. It's specific tiers +2, I think. So I don't have that one yet, Infinity. I will equip her with it once I get it, though. And I'll see what the best other equipment stuff is. Besides, every good race needs a mascot. At least it's better than kicking it to the curb, right? Foe! Foe is giving me the same wild look he gave the boar piglets on that desert island. So hey, on another note, I almost forgot something important. All racers, gather round. What's this all about? Okay, everyone, all eyes on these tools. Weird tools. No, the Nero has the silver tier 1. These virtual tools are key to erasing the singularity and indicating that you are a legit participant in the Ishtar Cup. They've been designed to integrate into your vehicles to make sure you install each of them. Any vehicle that tries to compete without one of these will be automatically disqualified, so make sure to not forget them. Got it? Whatever you do, do not lose or remove it during the race. That is very important. At least she should have the silver tier 1. I remember debating the golden one, the 5-star one, but it's like, you know, I might as well go with the max limit broken one, so mine somewhat resembles a crown. I like it. I suppose it's like that easy pass drive device that Kentoki has on his bike. I'm not overly familiar with things like this, but as it seems our steeds require them, we shall use them. In part, now, you should have told us about this sooner.
It affects the balance of the entire craft. Of course I can compensate quite easily. Genius that I am.
So, don't give me that look. This concerns you too. You two will be helping me run things. Come here, I'll tell you what your responsibilities are. Nope, 4-star CE should be on her. There you have it. Here we are at the service and maintenance area along the starting line. We'll have a few pit stops like this along the course. I want you to restock supplies as needed, handle any problems that arise, and really just do whatever I tell you. Basically, you'll be like PAs for my new hit series. I have no idea what that means, but I was told that's what you'd be. Who told you? That would be me, of course. Ciao, Mash. Da Vinci! I can see you have a question for me. You're wondering why I allowed this whole thing? Admittedly, this is all pretty strange, but I figured I could let Ishtar here handle this how she wants it. I mean, Caldea's budget is already stretched thin as it is, you know? The association has cut off all financial aid until the inspectors get here. So right now all I've got is our UN budget and the remains of our nest egg keeping us afloat. So Miss Goddess there agreed to fund all this herself. I said it was worth the risks. Hey, of course there's gonna be risks. We're racing a singularity here, remember? Yes, I'm well aware. Anyway, there you have it. Mash, I know it's not ideal, but I trust you'll be able to handle it. I guess I can see how you're able to stop this, but... Oh, don't worry, I'll keep backing you up from here like usual until my turn rolls around. While its format is pretty unorthodox, Ishtar was kind enough to provide a control system with magecraft sorts, so we're all covered. Really pulling out whole stops, yeah. Of course, we goddesses are especially generous in summer, okay? You better be grateful. We are. Anyway, don't mind me, you just focus on enjoying this year's summer festival. Okay, looks like Senpai and our ladies working behind the scenes this time. But I certainly don't want to rain on the race after coming this far, so I'll do my best. By the way, Char, what are you going to do once the race begins? You are the production assistants? Would that make her the director or producer or something? Don't be silly, I plan to take this whole race, and I'm the one supervising it. I've got tons of work to do. In addition to telling you two what to do, I also have to provide running commentary, color commentary, and serve as the referee. Commentary, huh? You really are taking this seriously. Well, of course I am. I've got to keep the spectators engaged, after all. Oh, and at some point I might need you to help me with a different kind of job. Oh no. Here it comes. Remember how I told you that Singularity has a rule and her subordinates? As long as we can finish the race, we shouldn't have to worry about them. But since it's gonna last for so long, it's probably too much to hope that they'll just leave us alone for the whole thing. So if they do try to interfere, I might have to go and stop them. And since we're going to have to try and keep them from messing with the race too much, naturally, I'll need you to come along as a master for that sort of thing, so stay sharp, okay? Sure, we shouldn't forget that there are still enemies about. Sorry, I'm still unable to assist with combat myself, but I'm relieved to know that you'll be out there with us, Ishtar. Guess I was right when I predicted you'd be helping us without asking for compensation after all. I'll try my best, as always. I know you will, Master. I'm sure you'll be fine no matter who we're up against. Anyhow, on that note, I'll give you the combat orders to the race. And toward your service, I'll even form an official contract with you once the race is over. Thanks again for helping out, Soul. Just make sure you're not so enthralled by my swimsuit form you forget all about the race. I'm fine. You're cute, but there are betters. There's one so much better right next to me. In fact. Still no battle! But we get the first part of Rider Ishtar here, so... Now that the race is finally about to begin, I'd better get ready to wave the starting flag. There's not a job that stands out more, so I can just leave all that glory and publicity to someone else. That means I won't be able to press the button for the starting lights. Okay, you can do that part. It's not as important as the flag, but it's still a big job, so you better be ready for some divine punishment if you screw it up. You even need to wave the flag if you've already got the lights. It's all about presentation, duh. Doesn't matter what I'm doing as long as it gets the crowd fired up. So I'm starting this race Ishtar style. Got a problem with that? Not all, my goddess. Okay, so let's stop ahead into the commentator seats. First I'll go over the rules of the race with the spectators and introduce all the teams. Then I'll tell everyone to get ready and head to the starting line. Once I give you the signal, go ahead and press the button to start the race whenever you're ready. Got it! Good luck, Senpai. Don't worry, I know you can do it. Indeed, I can. At last, the moment you've all been waiting for is almost here. The Ishtar Cup Singularity Cannonball Run is just about to begin. Thank you for that thunderous round of applause. The races and commentary are brought to you by Chaldea's richest and most beautiful goddess, the incarnation of love and war herself, Ishtar. As I'm sure you've all heard, Ishtar is the only goddess Chaldea needs, so don't you worry, you'll be seeing plenty of yours truly during this event. Oh, I can feel the glares of those other inferior goddess servants who are all upset they won't be getting their turn in the spotlight. And to that I say, sucks to be you, losers. I'm not even sure what to say anymore. Overwarming up the crowd? Maybe. Now, let's go over the rules of this race. The starting line is, of course, right here, and the finish line is on the other side of the Singularity. You recognize it because exploring the beautiful brand new Ishtar Temple. Check it out on the live feed. No idea, something so extravagant about the finish line too. An incredibly wasteful expenditure for a one-time event. Incidentally, this live feed is brought to us by a drone made in the famed workshop of none other than the Ishtar Cup board member and special advisor Leonardo da Vinci. Thanks to this, you'll all be able to see how each team is doing at every leg of the race. As everyone knows, this is the mark of a great goddess to give credit where credit is due. So let's have a big round of applause for this, for Da Vinci. They've been a great help. Now then, there are 4 checkpoints between the starting line here and the finish line. Whenever a team reaches one of these checkpoints, they'll be required to stop and wait for every other team to reach the same checkpoint. Naturally, each team's time will be closely monitored all the while. Once every team has reached that checkpoint, the race will resume with all vehicles leaving from that checkpoint starting line at the same time and continuing the race until the next. Since it's a long way to the finish line, the idea is to break up the race into 5 smaller courses. However, at the last checkpoint before the goal, instead of all vehicles leaving at once, the time difference between each team will be tallied up, and they'll have to wait until the corresponding amount of time has passed before they can go. So we don't have vehicles getting too far apart from one another. That'd be really boring. Gotta mix things up, keep them interesting, you know. Makes a surprising amount of sense. Just thought this through a lot more than I expected. Oh, also there's a lot of distance between checkpoints, so your racers will probably want to rest up at the various pit stops you'll find along the way. Even though each team's got an assistant providing their vehicle with magical energy, this will definitely be one exhausting race. Now, of course, I expect you all to be really complete and be the fastest, but I also want you all to see the race through the end. No dropping out on my watch. I think that's Ishtar's way of showing concern for all the racers. Guess she hasn't entirely forgotten her kind-hearted goddess side after all. That's a relief. If only she could remember it more. Okay, that about takes care of the rules. We'll be getting this race started real soon now. Now that I think it's time we meet all the lovable daredevils who volunteered to risk their lives in what's sure to be a brutal race. Our first team is the tyrannical Shooting Star, and one of the top contenders for the cup. Just the fact that they named their vehicle Red Venus, even though I'm the organizer, should tell you everything you need to know about how gutsy these two are. In the driver/assistant seat, Nero Claudius. I'm Nero Claudius. I'm nothing less than the greatest charioteer in all of Rome. I may not have her sword, but my victory is promised just the same. Shower me your cheers and adulation. And in the other driver/assistant seat, Arturia Alter. I know one by that name. I'm but a summer maid, as I believe I indicated on my entry form. That's right, and I'm put a double driver, double assistant team up. At first I was a little flustered, I didn't catch this loophole about teammates pulling double duty. But they're both wearing swimsuits, and it ought to be fun to watch, so I figured what the hell. Besides, it doesn't look like either of them has any other friends to ask. Oh, that's brutal. Next we have Electric Strike, featuring Papa. Next we have Electric Steam, featuring Papa. Hey, can you do something about that how shady you're coming off? Hello there, I'm Professor. I'm assistant of this team. I promise you can trust me. Gotta take that as a no then. That guy's super shady. Well, never mind him. Let's just move on to the driver. She's not normally much of a talker, but it looks like she'll be making up for lost time this summer. I like your spirit, Frankenstein. I'm new to being a saber, but I'll do my best. MHX just lurking. Next we have another assistant, or whatever he is, Charles Babbage. Here I shall reveal my body's new functionality, the result of countless painstaking calculations. A transformation! Yes! We get to see the thing! Input complete. Steam pressure rising. Behold the King of Steam's new cross-country form. Babbage locomotive form. There it is. Still awesome, yeah! This is nice. Since everyone's mistrusting me, it greatly reduces Babbage's locomotive form and draws all their attention. An exemplary instance of teamwork. More like mistrust is getting spread around your whole team. Just make sure your evil scheming doesn't make too much trouble for us running this show, okay? Might think you're serious saying that. That's okay, a little chaos in the mix should help keep things interesting. Okay, let's keep things moving with, well, we'll talk about straightforward. Give it up for the prefect of public decency and Monk Sun Zong.
The driver is Minamoto no Raiko. Have a tip from a passing motorcyclist warning me of that. Coach Raiko is a dangerous shadow prefect now, so be careful. Wonder what that's all about. Listen everyone, you must not let someone go to your heads. I will not permit anyone to engage in behavior or wear clothing that flouts public decency. Should anyone attempt to do so, they should be prepared to suffer consequences. A swift execution. I'm just tagging along for this reform program ride. In that sense, I guess I'm kind of like Wukong. I'm picking up plenty of Buddha power in this place, so I'm feeling good about my chances. Incidentally, I've decided their outfits qualify as Peru style. As far as I'm concerned, someone's son's long as a swimsuit servant. Got that? Good. As for their vehicle, its name is Kyogoku and Bailong. Okay, so it's not the same sort of machine as the other vehicles here, but these horses seem like pretty strong spirits, so I decided to allow it. That looks awesome. Next is Team Satisfaction HTE. Its driver, Helena Blavatsky. This is it. We're gonna have so much fun. Its vehicle is named Kumara Wheel and Thunderdome, and it looks like they've given a technical breakdown that nobody asked for. Let's see. Apparently this is an ingenious design created by a certified genius that takes Miss Blavatsky's racing. Kumara Wheel indigenously pairs it with DC AC Thunderdome to provide genius level support.
It's AC/DC Thunderdome. Oh, she had it right with the DC/AC first time.
This team's gonna implode, isn't it? I spent a lot of money on this race, so you better finish it. Don't worry, Ishtar. If worse comes to worse, I'll just race my Kumara Wheel.
After all the trouble we went to?
Aww. Okay, next, is it just me or does that look like a rocket than a car? Team's name is Killer Demon King of the Xth Heaven, the vehicle Demon King of the V6 Heaven. It's a highly unorthodox vehicle, but then it's a highly unorthodox team, with Oda Nobunaga as driver. That's me. Oh yeah, are you seeing this, Okita? Bet you never expected to lose so massively to Summer Nobu, did you? Vroom vroom, it looks be in peak condition. It's gonna be bout for blood tonight. I get the feeling the driver and assistant roles are switched here, but I'll allow it. Well, more than that, I'm just gonna let these two do their own thing and be done with it. Now our final entry. What? Their team name, Desert Beauty. Their team vehicle name, the Pharaoh Legend. Alright, Johnny, you said those names are overselling it. What's judgment on you myself? No, I won't. I already know I don't live up to those names. Thought I should at least make it sound like I have confidence in myself. As I thought of doing might help me mentally overcome the fear of my said I was lacking, but I do not believe anything said anything of the sort. Also, we have yet to even begin the race. Is it a bit early to be halfway like that neutral Chris? Then again, if the purpose of that outfit is to prevent death from Hitsuroka on a perilous journey, then you should be more commended. Perhaps I should wear one myself, since I don't want to die. Don't be like that, it defeats the whole purpose of swimsuit event. Will nobody think of the fans? Of course, having said that, I really can't deny that this race holds a peril after peril for our teams. So a word of advice to all you racers, be careful not to die out there. Okay, now that we've all met all the teams, I think it's time we get this party started. All racers, on your marks. Okay, I've got the flag and I'm standing in position. Now then... that signal. Go ahead and whenever you're ready. There's the button for the lights. Here we go. Here goes. Dun, dun, dun. And we're off. A Shark Cup Singularity Cannonball Run is underway. It's really started. Look at everyone go. First one out of the gate is... Cars versus law, as the kids say. That's why I chose this one as my partner. These days it's all about air, no space travel. Why drive when you can fly? This I don't know, but I got the Demon King of the 6-7 roles. The obviously heroic spirits can all be relegated to historical footnotes. My path to stupid stardom is now all but inevitable. Elevation angle check. Igniting rocket boosters. Main engine full throttle. Output levels look good. You can fly to the other end of the galaxy if we so wanted to. Here goes. All to Ambassador off! What just happened? Guess he didn't read the rules, huh? This is a race.
No flying permitted. Catching someone air off the ramps is one thing, but just flying around like that is against the rules. If I see any of you try that again, I'll shoot you down with mana immediately, so watch yourselves. You see, well, in that case, I suppose it can't be helped. Exactly. No fly zone indeed. Looks like it's already shaping up to be a highly fraught race. I wonder if everyone will make it to the finish line okay. And what's more, which team will be the winner? Only time will tell. Okay. And Ishtar Rider has appeared. Woot woot. The fourth summer servant of ours. Taking its time. Taking its time.
ライダーイシュタル、ここに参上っと。今回は特別大サービスで協力してあげるわ。お互いギブアンドテイクってことで。
Ishtar the Rider will only join your edition of the Heat Summer Race, Ishtar Cup of Hopes and Dreams 2019. She will officially join your party after completing the main quest of Part 2. Aw. Wish Ishtar would walk? That's a very specific fetish infinity, but I'm not gonna shame you for it. So, Quick M Buster and MP gain some sort of evade and some sort of invincibility. EX Riding, Independent A, Core of the Goddess B, and Summer Boost EX. It is a quick card, AoE, so she's an AoE rider. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. AoE rider. I could always use more of those. Alright. First area, Plains A. Caster-based servants. You said to use the rider, so we will use the rider. You said just the rider as well, didn't you? I don't know if I can pull a just the rider, but I can pull something similar. Sure. And sure. Take some event bonus servants. I mean, okay. Sunsong does get bonus. That's awesome. The bronze ones? Okay, the bronze one for this one. Okay. So plus 20 junk parts here. And let's make my Mystic Code the proper one. There we go. But I'm mainly bringing Salter because Infinity dared me to do so, so I can't turn down Dare. At all. Love all the tense shots. Except for Nobu, who's having a great time. Very nice, Nobu. Very nice. I was so bored he's starting to yawn. With the exception of that rocket incident, I guess it has been surprisingly quiet so far. Still feeling each other out. Yeah, that's how races tend to go. True, but I wouldn't mind if things stayed this peaceful for the entire race. Learned a lot about sporting events like marathons and Ekiden from video records in the sports library. It showed me that competition doesn't need fighting or conflict to be riveting. Just seeing who is the fastest can be more than enough. Well, this race turns out to be a clean, honest competition just like... No way, I didn't pwn up for this event just so my racers be good sports. Did you forget who I am or something? I'm Ishtar, the goddess of love, beauty, and war. Duh. And I say it's not a real race until there's been some bloodshed. Fans think I'm here to watch the racers play nice. That could be considered breakfast, I suppose, Shusaku. So on that note, let's go back to commentary mode. Lead racers are just about to enter the first area. Does this bode well, or is it a sign of trouble afoot? And hey, what do you know? It looks like something's happening over there. That's more like it. I mean, realistically enough, you can't have anything for any meal. So, if you want breakfast if you want dinner for breakfast, so that should be fine. And pizza is heavy in carbs, so that could give you energy for the day. Taking a look at Sam around here. I'm growing bored of the scenery. I desire excitement. What do you think, Dark Maid? Shall we try picking a fight? I'm loath to admit it, but I was just thinking the same thing. My self-control has reached its limit. However, before we go about ridding ourselves of interlopers, there's something strange around here that must be dealt with. I can sense that sort of people I dislike most. Ill-mannered customers. I see the air and sun have gone dry. Just don't want to go to bed hungry. Let's just run down place. Want to sleep after eating it. Well, carbs do also make you go to sleep if you eat a lot. That's why people tend to be sleepy after Thanksgiving dinner, so... what's this rundown place? This desert brings back memories, but the sand here seems much less pleasant than it is in Egypt. Something's coming up from above. Watch out! Hey, the biker boys! Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Stop right there, girlies. Who are these men with these strange haircuts? Weren't they defeated in battle and forced to cut their hair that way as a mark of their shame? Guess they're some kind of wandering space soldiers. Should be fun. Let's see if they can keep up with my driving technique. What's this? A mysterious group of mohawked men have appeared before our racers. Are they friend or foe? Search and destroy. I suppose you're right. They certainly don't appear to be very friendly. It did look like the ruin is part of the island from part 1. Probably reused assets, because they used that asset for the Arthur trial quest as well. Our races are completely surrounded, no choice but to come to a stop. Each group is eyeing the other. Will our races engage these men with diplomacy or hostility? Welcome, honored customers. Let us begin with Seas Morgan. Well done, British barbarian. I shall have to make sure I do not fall behind. You came to hear me perform, yes? Listen well. Laudatum Domus Illustris. Oh? They started with their noble phantasms? That's overkill. Sure is. No kill like overkill. Looks like things are escalating quickly, not that I expect any less. Anyway, this looks like the right level of violence to get things rolling. Let's sit back and watch how our racers handle this little warm-up exercise. But yeah, I do think it is just the ruined city background that was made for Summer Part 1. I know it was reused for the Arthur trial quest. I don't know of anything further, because there hasn't really been any sort of modern day settings. I mean, they reuse assets all the time, but I'm trying to think, has that setting ever been anywhere else? Not in Halloween. Definitely not in... Might there have been a part of Christmas? I don't know. So attack and quick. And reduce skill cooldown by 1, increase it, crit star drop rate, and do a detriment. Okay. I want to see Salter's NP. If possible, which I have no idea. Ooh, we might be able to get it. Yep, we got Salter NP here. Also, her mop turns into a freaking sniper. Semi-auto. No, it combines with her pistol. My mistake. Good Lord, Salter, you are a beast. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. So Summer Ishtar seeming like a bit of a support servant as well. Good lord! Talk about overkill, good gracious. Ain't no kill like overkill. And we got 84 parts. Laudata Domus Illustris. The Praised Shining House. Best single target rider, by the way. Kentoki would like to have a word with you, Shusaiku. Hang on, I'll bring this up real quick. Granted, my Kentoki is MP5. So, let's see. Kentoki. Okay, he is MP5. So, MP5 Kentoki's damage output outpaces Quet's and Ozzy's, but is less than Maeve and others. So he is he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is 6th place overall. NP5 though, she would outpace him. Okay. Cool. Mado is also essential for quick plays. Good to know. Good to know. The Praised Shining House, feminine. Interesting to hear. Such rebellious hairstyles are unacceptable. You may shave your head if you like, but you must keep the hair that remains in a tidy top knot. MP2 Malter is better than MP5 Kentucky Rider. Yeah, it looked like MP1 Malter was better than MP5 Kentucky Rider, actually. Not very strong, but there's so many of them. That's it. What's that? As far as you go, intruders, this is our land. Did you think you could set foot in our land without first paying your respects? This voice. Ooh, Atlana.
But boss, the cat sis, ma'am's here to save us.
Couldn't you have agreed on a nickname for her ahead of time? What an unpleasant surprise. The singularity tree really has gone awry. Never expected to see you leading these barbarians. Heading to sleep, Misaki? Alright, man. Thanks for being here. Been a pleasure having ya. Thanks for your luck in getting cast Nero. The Umu is nice. But have a good night, man. Just let me, sir. Are you there, leader Atlana? See my arm, your Imperial Highness. Why don't you interfere with my rosy driving? Who are those men, anyway? My presence here alone should give you the answer to that. They are my darling children. What was that? I don't understand.
What in the world are you talking about? Perhaps I should introduce you to a good therapist.
Children, but you're so close in age. And you look nothing like. In fact, I have a hard time believing you're in the same species. They look more like ogres than anything. Figures more to parenting than age difference or genetics. Our relationship is what matters. I shall tell you again. These are my children and I adore them. Yeah, Mama gets comments all the time on what precious angels we are. Relationships, huh? You're exactly right. A mother and her children are not linked by blood alone. Now, never mind my children. And you can improve multi damage with Atlas MC and Tamamo NP. These are the Atlanta plains, and there is something I must tell all who try to cross them. I'm surprised you're such a romantic that you'd name this land after yourself. Something I can explore would do. The name is of no importance. What is important is that this road leads to our greatest treasure, something more valuable than gold or jewels. Is that so? What is this treasure? Seed apples. We planted seed apples up ahead.
What?
I'm not even sure what those are. Seed apples are seed apples. Plant them and they grow into apples. They are truly a blessing in this forsaken land. I need them to ensure my children's future. But if you were to run roughshod over them with your wheels and hooves, that future would be ruined. I cannot permit that. You are aware apples don't like arid environments. There's no way they'll grow in a climate like this. Silence! It's not today that matters, it's tomorrow. I'm fairly certain this desert will be hot and humid tomorrow, and I'll have the same problem. At any rate, I will not have any of you racing over our seed apple orchard. I shall be merciful and permit you to turn back and find another path. However, if after everything I have told you, you insist on proceeding, my wrath shall be swift and terrible. I will not hesitate to pierce your heart on the spot. My arrows exist solely to ensure my children will always have cause to smile. Pierced tongues. Nice. Very nice. The very instant our rangers reach the first area, they are presented with their first real challenge, an ultimatum from a mysterious, beautiful woman. If they continue on their current path, they will have to face a hail of arrows. How will they get out of this predicament? Plate, gold, bronze. Looks like the singularities in heaven straight up after all. Doesn't complicate matters, but it wouldn't have it any other way. Races are supposed to have setbacks after all, so it all adds up to make the ritual more exciting. Now come on, you two, don't just stand there. You've got a lot of work ahead of you. Guess it's too soon to tell what will happen later. For the moment, it doesn't seem like we won't be fighting just yet. So I suppose we should do what we can to focus on our jobs. Believe it had something to do with keeping supplies in stock? That's right, I want you to bring supplies and stuff to the pit stops and races on the track. That said, circumstances can change pretty quickly in a race like this, so it's probably impossible to make sure all the teams are always on equal footing all the time. So you're free to use your own discretion to send supplies to whichever team you think needs them, or even just the team you want most to win. If that ends up making things a little uneven, well, that's okay. Sheep's relationship with you is an important part of the race, too. Let's keep up with everyone. Not sure just yet. I want to see what the shop rewards have for us. I know you will, Senpai. I do wonder how everyone will end up handling this race. But I'm certain that if we did our job well, we'll be able to help out all of them. Let's both do our best. Foo! Yeah, ascension mats, all that stuff. I might want to, at the very least, quick oil, Arts Nitro, Buster Octane. Yeah, I might go for the +1s first. Road race sponsored by Ishtar herself. 6 servant teams face off. Cheer on each team, gain cheering points. Choose the team you want to cheer for in quest. After clearing the quest, you get cheering points. Your chosen team will advance based on the number of points. Depending on when you get to the event, cheer on race quest may have ended. The race results will be determined by all masters' cheering points combined. Race results will be rewarded based on the top-ranking teams. All race participants will be eligible to receive the race result rewards. When a race ends, you'll receive QP bonus based on how many cheering points you acquired. Each team offers a different reward. The rewards the top 3 ranked teams will be distributed at the end of the race. Alright, so currently, it looks like Nito, Helena, and Salter are in the lead. 10, 25, and 40. I'm going to check the shop out. Event quests, gather items, servants, equip them to E for the drops, exchange them for valuable rewards in the shop, get 4-star ascension mats. So round 1 for each of these. Cheering point total times 10,000 QP, that's pretty good. Ooh, I do need fangs. So first is them, then that. Okay. Okay, I like how this works. These cost 400 apiece. And then there's the Ascension Mat, of course. Can't get the Heroic Crystals. The Suns do... Okay, so the Blazes and stuff all are the junk parts. This, I'm guessing, is the Golden Mat. Silver. Okay, not too much actually in Ascension materials that I'm wanting from this. I suppose the wine, since I don't have too much of it. But I might just do the junk farming first after I get the CEs and the reeds. And there's 4 CEs, so I will have to get a drop as well. Okay. Okay. So... I'm guessing that the leisure ones will give the bronze CEs, use boost items. Boost items in cheer on quests will affect battle as well as double or triple cheering point bonus. Each team has a preference for a certain type to use the preferred items to double or triple cheering point bonus. Okay, interesting. Salter is the plates. Okay, so it's not each... It's not the smaller levels give different amounts. Like, it's not the 10 APs give the bronze. Oh, thank you, Shiseiku. I haven't seen the drop guide and everything, so let me check this out real quick here. Decide which node I want to farm. I mean, I do want to get all the stuff, though. I'm a completionist. I am a completionist. I'm guessing the cheering quest will be available afterwards, won't they? I do like Fran, and I like Nobu. I also do like Salter Umu. I have Umu, I have Salter technically, but not this Salter. I will probably farm the shop CEs and stuff first, but I suppose first things first, we will go with this one. So, let me see the cheer quests. So they drop the sheet metal. Okay. Sheet metal plus 5. I mean, I don't really think I need to worry about that. Do a super. No. Okay, so that is nothing. Bonus servant. There we go. Not necessarily with the bonus CEs, but okay, that's plus 4 from your Mo, Shusaiku. Okay, so we'll go with your Mo here. And then, since we want the one thing, let's go ahead and do this well and proper. This is Arts and Buster and MP game, that should work. And we'll throw that on you as well. And Dude. Yes, I understand. You don't need to keep telling me that, game. And Nobu can't have any other CEs pretty much, so this will do. Farming shop CEs, then you'll clear all the quests. So plus 22 titanium plates here. Let's see how this goes. Do you have the option on where you always use max extension for support servants available? I might. I can't remember how to change that. It's in the player thing, isn't it? I'll fix it after this run. I want to see what I'm gonna not do a thing. I want to see how many cheer points I get normally. Because I honestly can't be going for too much longer, because I have been streaming for 4 hours here. So I do want to try and burn through my AP a little bit here, and then I'm going to call the stream, I think. Just get a little bit of more going, and then call the stream. Oh, my neck.
それじゃビッグウェーブに挑戦してみるか。ただいま整備中。
Okay, increase MP gauge and MP gain while only. Okay, so rampage privilege. Good. 50% charge is a good battery. We can technically NP with Nero in one swift movement. But we won't just yet because I want to save her for the final wave. And get to see a little bit of her attacks. actually bust her quick. Oh, that's hilarious. And there's her sword. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. And then she can guts herself. Yep. And do that. And that. And all the DACA. Let's see how the MP looks on my screen. Very bright. Not bad. All in all, that was not too bad. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm sure there's ways to spam that NP as well, if you do it properly. Okay. I like it. And there was a silver ember. Not that I can use silver, but... Okay. And the plus 22 is going to really help out things here. 1 cheer point.
レースに戻るぞ。早く乗り込め。
今度はヨガサポートか。まあそれも良い。お手並み拝見といこう。
Okay, so I'm guessing the tier depends on how many cheer points you get. Okay. That makes sense. I'd rather the CE, I think. Actually, I can put both on, yeah? And it doesn't give me a good filtering setting on both. Go for the CE. I think that would be the better thing to have filtered in. Oh, maximum DACA here. Misaki's Altera. Sure. 21 titanium plates this time. Not as much, but you know, gotta live with what you get sometimes. BTW so last tier. Drops golden XP cards. Okay. Okay, that'll be cool. How regular do they drop them though? That is the question. It just occurred to me I have Umu and Altera on the same squad. Very nice. Pardon the yawn. So right now, things are going pretty well, all things considered. However, the trouble will be if I lose a servant. Because then I'm going to be in pain. Because the backline is all low level 1 servants. So yeah. Better off using Misaki's Altera in the last tier. More Lancer-based enemies, I'm guessing. Let's see your full combo here, Nero. Not bad. Pardon the yawn. Attack, crit start gather, great core HP, so NP strength. 1 Lancer. Okay. Cash amounts are like 20 to 14k. Okay, good to know. Very sound, good advice to know. And you know, Nero is a good person. She will give Altera a buster buff. Using my Umu? Excellent. Soon all will use my Umu. Since it's +5? Awesome. So then, in other words, what you're saying here, Infinity, is you don't want me to put the +1 CE on her. That's what you're trying to tell me? Do not put +1 on her? That's a fair bit of sheet metal. That's a fair bit of the sheet metal, damn. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. +3 charge points.
なんということか。世は楽しい。やるではないか、冷血メイド。
貴様もな、劇場女。味方にしておくのが惜しいほどだ。
Ah, now I see the placings. Begin without the item. I want to see how hard this is. Salter only farming for Infinity. Not surprising, you gotta show that dedication. Show that dedication, only farm Salter, and she will come home to you, I imagine. That's your logic, right? Infinity? I'm guessing. 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 Would help if I replace Umu in round 2 with the all +1. Ah. Okay, I can do that. I'm planning on, since it is summer event, I imagine that we'll probably reach round 2 by Wednesday. At least I hope we will. And then Wednesday's stream will be more FGO. I can't guarantee a Thursday stream if it comes to that, because that's when I have my doctor's appointment to follow up on that cyst being taken care of. But I will try and stream each of the rounds just so that I can at least get the base of it. Nero's pretty much there. Yeah, I can do that. Unless, if somebody else does request me to use a different CE for a period of time, I will, of course, oblige. I will not bow to the whims of one, but to the whims of many. I wonder who is stronger. I could probably find out who's stronger between Altera and Caster Umu. It's probably Altera. I don't know why I'm even speculating here. While I like Caster Umu, she's a fairly cool looking servant and has a pretty nice moveset. She is a caster, unfortunately. You want to... That is a good question. I suppose I can find out, not right now, obviously, but I'll check what she looks like with base mode. Ooh, that's not too nice. Altera was supposed to get those crit stars, or at least a buster card. 70% still not bad, though. Okay. Doom. Come on, Altera, you can do some big damage here. I imagine she might use the sword more. Romulus? I can answer that, Geist. It's specifically because Romulus would be too powerful if he had his full strength or something along those lines. So he willingly gave up a lot of his stats and extra skills. I think it was so that other Roman servants could be summoned, actually. I could be very much wrong on that, so do not quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's what I remember reading. He gave up a lot of his powers so that other Roman servants could be summoned. Because otherwise, he would, like, be the only servant that could be a Roman, because he is Rome, for lack of better words. But again, I could very well be wrong. Alright. Yes, they are. I already have enough for the first seaside luxury. Okay. We're gonna do one more, because I don't believe I've got any apples outside of gold. So I'm gonna do one more run of this, and then I think it will be time to call the stream, because it is getting late, and I do have work in the morning. If only I could get the Servanto I so desire for this. Please, game. Give me the saber, class of Misaki, there we go. Having to shut out. Hey, it's not just that I'm an X-ray machine operator. I do work in the doctor's office. I bring patients back, I interview patients, I take the doctor's instruments they need, I walk patients out. It is a lot of stuff, dude. Like a lot of stuff. Who do you choose? Oh, that is a tough one, Infinity. My suggestion is, if you have a good Seba, mine. Otherwise, go Misaki's. Because the Seiba class destroying that last wave is a massive boon. If you've got a good single target saber, then go with mine. Because mine gives +5 rather than plus not 5. Oh, both of our Umus. Well, Misaki's is NP3, so I would go with Misaki's, I'd say. Stronger after all. And always go with overwhelming strength. I know, I forgot to change the message before the stream, because the message was supposed to change into like, Umu, come home. And I forgot to change it, but Umu still came home. So, yeah. I know, I will change it, I promise. I promise after stream is done, I will change my message. I do so promise. Okay. There we go. Goody good gumdrops. Umu Caster is more majestic than Umu Bride. You're not wrong on that. You're not wrong. God. No Altera Buster, man. Is that too much to ask for an Altera Buster card? There we go. Still gonna do massive damage, but the Buster would do like over 100,000, so... And Altera does 90,000. And 70,000 with the buffed up arts. Not terrible, but not what I would like. Umu Caster gives me the vibes of mobile suits. I mean, she definitely has a bit of the Saber Venus from Extella Umbral Star in it. And I'm pretty sure Saber Venus is the statue on her Noble Phantasm too, so that's pretty cool. Just saying. That's a nice little reference. So, Nobu Zerker is the quickest to bond 1 this. Very good to know. Very good to know. Level 80 Squirtoria? Yeah, I would imagine so. But that means that people are farming not this node, because this node has a Lancer boss and Squirtoria is an archer. So I want to see, does leaving and going back in change the distance? No, it does not. Weird. Well, I have enough to get the golden reed already. I literally got 400 freaking plates from one run. Good lord. Let's see here. 18, 12, 12... Oh, there's mana prisms here, too. Awesome. First round isn't supposed to be over today. So what you're saying is I'm probably gonna run through all the stuff quickly. and just end up getting a lot of QP or something.
イシュタルカップ盛り上がってまいりました。
Yeah, how long will it take them to travel at a distance? Does it change at like the? Is it changed like at midnight? Will it update their distances or no? Because they are all now even. Actually, they are now all even. Oh, and there goes. Hang on. There goes Reflector. Reflector just died. It doesn't like when I do long streams. It was at 500,000 earlier, now 360. So, what? Roughly 140,000 in the span of not quite 12. Apollo Gems came in with 3, so came up at 3 o'clock, so not 24, but maybe 20-ish hours. 140,000 movements. So... Oh, okay, so never mind. So it might very well be Wednesday is when round 2 will start. That's good. That is very good. But I am out of AP and I do not want to burn any golden apples, so this is gonna be where I call tonight's stream. Made quite a lot of stuff done here. We did the very incredibly long intro for Summer 2. Good lord, that was long, but I think it was well worth it. And we also rolled and got a lot of the silver CE drops. But we also got us a Sanzang, MB2 Nito, Nobu Zerker, and a Cast Nero. So, all in all, I'd say that was a well-rolled roll. All in 330 quartz. But for now, I am going to go to sleep, so I've been Slow Dragon. I do so hope that you enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in any way you see fit. And if you want to check out more of my streams, you can either check the VOD here, or they tend to go up on YouTube. It's maybe a week delay right now. It is mainly FGO stuff going up, but when that backlog runs out, I'll be uploading other stuff that I have streamed. One more time, though, thank you all so much for coming out. It's been a pleasure. Have a fantastic evening, everybody, and good luck with all of your rolls.